Yes. Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Me. Today we're going to be streaming. I need to finish my level. I need to. There's some structuring that needs to be done, and structuring takes forever, which is demotivating, but I have so many other layouts I want to start making. So many other songs that need to have levels. I had good timing. Excellent. This is good news. Hello, Nexo. There is no need to spam high this much. Hi, Icosa. Actually, Icosa, I think you should spam high some more. That would really bring the stream together. Only Icosa, nobody else. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Booney! Booney with the 2! There are 0 howdies in the function. I wish there was a howdy. That might be kind of cool. Then we'd have someone to make fun of. We'll have to settle for Icosa until then. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day. Ultroxus with the 2 pounds. Thank you very much. Just got 77 on Oblivion. Nice, dude. Yeah, 100% soon for sure. I don't know what that balancing looks like, but if you got 77 and with your consistency, it's going to happen. 100%. Is that still main list? That'd be crazy if you were able to beat a main list demon. I don't mean that as like a knock against your skill or anything, but like main list I think of is so insanely difficult. It is 66. Yep. You could very reasonably and realistically beat that before it falls too extended. That's insane. But yeah, thank you. Booney with the 2 more. Gemma agrees with me because she has no money. True. Gemma is the famous haver of 0 money, but she has pounds. Plenty of pounds. Hello, Gemma, kid named. Good to see you guys. Am Icosa YouTube famous. Yeah, Icosa YouTube just beat Blade of Justice last night, by the way, at like 4 in the morning or like 4:30, maybe 5 in the morning. I don't know, dude. It was so late for me, but yeah, it happened. It happened. He beat Blade of Justice. It was great. And it was on some stupid attempt, too. It was so funny. Gemma! With the 2 pounds, thank you so much. Hey, wait, I do have money. What is that, like a meditating woman? That's an awesome emoji. I wish it told me what emoji it was, like when I hover my cursor over it. That'd be nice. This will have to do for now. Thank you, Gemma. Appreciate you. No, I am not live on Twitch. I do not double stream. That could be fun, but man, Twitch is so terrible. Let us start the stream. Booney with the 2, she's lying. She has no money now. Oh, did you steal it? Or was her 2 pounds the last of her money? I did hear that when I listened to the VOD. Very nice. Exposed. Yeah, those were the last $2 of Gemma. Okay. Okay. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. I usually don't stream ever because I hate you guys. What do you call howdy who slept too long tired? That is kind of how tiredness works. I'm not too tired if I get like normal sleep, but if I sleep too long, I have no energy for the rest of the day. Can't wait for espresso. I'm very excited for espresso. It's gonna be great. It is definitely taken some time though. Hey guys, what do you think about some throwback? What do you think about some throwback Sonic music while we structure? Would that be fun? Actually, that's not time for that yet because I need to play enough of this level to have an outline for my structuring. Husky member for 20 months. Thank you for the renewal, man. Featured, by the way. Featured membership for 20 months. That's insane. Thunder Zone down to 2 runs, 62 and 54 to 100. Dude, that one looks really hard. That level looks really hard. I don't know if that's like your hardest or anything, but good luck and have fun with that. Again, you're making quick work of all the extremes you're trying. When is deco? I don't even know if I'm going to get this decorated, dude. Decorating levels is so much freaking work. And with the time it would take for me to freaking oversee all of that, I could just make so many videos. I would rather just make videos. So, but we'll see. We'll see. It could be by the time I'm done with this, I'm so obsessed with how good the level is, I will need it to be decorated. But yeah, we're about to get to the drop here. That's about where we're at. But thank you so much, Husky. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day today. I'll be the HOWARETA. Your words will how me out of Retta. Fresh out of Retta. That's like a cheese, right? Oh, I messed it up. Dude, that last duel is so hard. Okay, so that's the level. I guess we can start structuring now. That's definitely a decent chunk of it done. Freaking up to 99 or whatever. Yeah, but now that we've gotten the song out of the way and we can start structuring, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Smeghog, or whatever he's called. Dude, I should play Sonic games on the channel. I just bought Sonic Mania recently because it was on sale. Man, I hear great things about Sonic Mania. I would love to try it. And it looks like it's in the classic of older Sonic games, which is definitely more up my alley. I like the 3D Sonic games. I know Sonic Adventure is really popular. That never really looked all that appealing to me. This looks so insanely fun. I hope so. I really hope everyone enjoys it. It's probably going to be very learny, and it's going to be one of my hardest levels, maybe my hardest ever. I'll try to keep it entry-level extreme, so it's like relatively accessible as far as this difficulty goes. I'll certainly give it a try. I want to give it my all. Because this song it's got a really fun energy to it, and I would like to capture that in my gameplay in a very fun way. It's been tricky, though. I've been spending most of my time in the editor lately decorating for my part in Espresso, so gameplay has been a little bit not so much at the forefront of my mind lately. You see the fella... yes, I did take a look at that. I have not done any more research into the topic, though. Gemma, how you been? I haven't talked to you in quite a while. I think I decided, like, oh, okay, since Gemma's not on Discord, I'll have to talk to her through Steam, and then I proceeded to not talk to you through Steam at all. What a good friend. What a good friend I am. Uh-oh, I'm buffering. Yeah, my connection's a little spotty. I'm sorry about that. Usually doesn't end up lasting too long, but if it's unbearable, you can dip. I understand. I would like there to be some spikage over here. No, it's almost perfect. It's almost perfect. What if I do like that and move this over like one click? That should be good. Dude, Razmat, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate that, man. Good to see you. Hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome in. What is new with you? What's new in the hood of the neighbor variety? Dude, I used to watch Mr. Rogers all the time. That was the shit, man. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Can you please place one block really high up? Placing objects high above the level? Nope, doesn't ring a bell. For no apparent reason. No reasoning whatsoever. You just want it. Just want it up there. Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. How high can I put a block? There used to be a limit. I don't think there's a limit anymore. I kind of like that there's no limit. This might be Geometry Dash. Do you have any proof? That sure would be nice. Okay. Here's the block. On it, I will write. What's your name? Where did the person go? I swear there was a message that's... Okay, there it is. Hollow. GD. Oh, gosh. How do I... Can I not, like, shrink this down anymore? Is that as small as it gets? Okay, fine. We'll make the block bigger. Okay, cool. You always lay out, why not deco? Because deco takes a million fucking years and I don't have that much time. And with how much time it takes to decorate, like imagine if I decorated every single one of my layouts. I would have like 0 videos that I've ever made. That's how much time it would take. Whereas if I spend my time making videos, I can make people happy. You know? If I just spent all my time every single day decorating my layouts, who would play those? Who is going to play my decorated? I might have like a few creator points at this point, but like who cares? That's not the kind of validation I want. I want you guys to watch my videos and be like, that's a good video, good job. Like, I don't care if like my levels have a star rating on them. Like, it'd be cool to have like one with a star rating, but each and every one, no, who cares? Who cares? It is just not worth it. It is shocking to see how many people just don't get how not worth it is. Like, this is a video game. We play it for fun. That's kind of how games work. So why would you dedicate your entire existence to making the game look good, right? If it looks good but doesn't play good, what's the point? The layout thing just makes so much more sense to me. A layout like this can have all the bells and whistles of a fully decorated level. It just looks a little bit less good. But hopefully it plays even better. I'm a little bit close to dying there. I'll shrink this down a little bit. Guys, 1 minus 1 might be 2. I think he's John Math, CEO of Brain. Cute Twirl, good to see you. Dude, this is late. Yeah, I dedicate my existence to sleep. Evidently not. It is very late where you are. At least, like, in accordance with your sleep schedule. Like, for you, it's probably, like, pushing midnight, if I had to guess. And you've been up that late 0 times, ever. But if it were me in your time zone, dude, I would just be getting started with my night, dude. I'd be getting ready to work and do tons of editing. All sorts of good stuff. Yo, I'm here now. You're welcome. What's up, physiques? I still don't know how I'm supposed to say that. I just say it like physics, but stupid. Dude, military time is cool. My wife was using military time for a little while until she was like starting to get late for like a couple things. She's like, oh, I'm just bad at like making sure I'm arriving early for things because of military time. It was like, I don't know, pushing her brain a little bit too hard, I think. That's about how it would go for me. Sip, ip, 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 ip. So true. New Sonic lyrics just dropped. Is there enough space for me to copy and paste these spikes over here? Ooh, brother. Brother and Crother. Just about. That's awesome. I find that anecdote hilarious. That wasn't just military time doing that to her. I think she's just... I don't know. She's like, oh, it's a 15-minute drive and I have to be there at 5, so I'll leave at 4:45. She like doesn't account for, you know, getting ready and, oh, I forgot something, you know, you gotta go back in the house and get it. It doesn't account for bad traffic, you know, it's like stuff that I think about. And she's been better. She's been a lot better lately, but she still struggles with it sometimes. No, your throat is so sore. Damn it. Sore throats are the freaking worst, man. I'm so sorry. Like, honestly, I would take like 2 weeks of being sick with no sore throat over 1 week of being sick with a sore throat. Like, dude, luckily a sore throat is usually over with pretty quickly. It's like the first symptom when you get sick. Like when you start getting sick, usually the sore throat is the guy who knocks on your door. He's like, hey, it's time to be sick. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior sickness? So I'm glad that one's the one that's getting out of the way first, but still, dude, sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Can I make this look not bad? Why are you over there? Little Nightmares 3 is coming out? Dude, I barely knew there was a Little Nightmares 2. Yeah, I watched Corey Kenshin play Little Nightmares 1 a long time ago, and that was kind of the extent of my knowledge of Little Nightmares. I didn't see anything about the second one. I think there was like a spin-off game where you play as some other like kid. I saw a little bit of that, but that was all. I don't even think that was a proper sequel. Let's see. I can do that and maybe fill in the awkward space with like a saw or something. That's too hard though, dude. I don't want to do that. I think I'll honestly just leave it blank. That's fine. He got eaten by the main guy. Woo Pringles for the entire country of Botswana. Woo Pringles. Man, we got some messages in the chat here today. Thank you for that. Really appreciative. Why is the man in the guy's butt? Oh, it's a censor. I'm censoring the butt because it's too graphic. And the hashtag man is just as good a censor as any. My sister spends 42 hours a day on her phone. Damn. New record low, actually. Yeah, I'm I'm especially seeing lately the consequences of being chronically online. There's been a lot of that in recent weeks. A lot of just... it's not that hard. It's not that hard to just find something else to do and to think about. Like, it is an absurd number of people who feel the need to constantly receive their information from the internet. Like, you don't realize how important it is to disconnect from all that until you let it go too far. I've been seeing a lot of that lately. It's just... it's a dangerous cycle to get sucked into. And I'm a YouTuber. I do YouTube for work, so it can be especially hard to deal with that. I'm pretty good at not letting YouTube stuff get the better of me, like getting consumed with the numbers, you know what I'm saying? Obsessing over that is such a horrible way to live. Especially when this platform's about fun, you know? People like Mr. Beast trying to turn it into cutthroat, like freaking gambling wars. That's not what YouTube should be at all. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of this fake ass, like, TV show host bullshit. Everything's staged and soulless and lifeless, and it's all about money. Nothing else. That's so sad. Now, to an extent, if YouTube is your job, I'm not going to get mad if you try to make some money, you know? I think that's fine. It just can't be about the money. Like, because my #1 goal on YouTube has always been to make people happy. I seek to entertain people. That's like my ultimate goal, you know? If I can do that and focus on making a little bit of money on the side, sure. I can do that. But I mean, there's the more you focus on the money, the less like genuine human connection you can have with your job, you know? I kind of felt that way back when I worked in food service too, because there were some really nice customers that would, you know, stop by every now and then, and they'd recognize me, and they'd, you know my name and everything, and we'd chat it up. But like, dude, this sucks. It sucks that it's like that there's a transaction happening here. I would just rather have a conversation. It's so much more fulfilling. Unfortunately, I do not have a community that typically enjoys deep conversation, you know, because like the GD community, and I'm not talking about my community specifically, like the GD community, not really wanting to have a conversation. They want to see me beat recent tab levels and spin wheels and bingo and all that stuff, you know. But that's the most satisfaction I get from my job, is like genuinely having conversations with you guys and getting to meet really cool people. I've met some of my best friends through my YouTube job, and I think that's so cool. That is so cool. Just because I wouldn't have met any of these people if not for this job. That's so cool, man. So cool. I enjoy deep conversation. I mean, I kind of wish I could go deeper. You know, I do think I'm limited by my intellect. You know? I would really enjoy being smarter. I would have really cool things to say, is basically what I'm saying. But for now, we're just humming along to Oil Ocean from Sonic 1. No, it's Sonic 2. That's Sonic 2. Forgive me. Forgive me, Sonic fans. Don't kill me, please. I may try to verify this. I don't know. It depends. It would take me a lot of time to verify it when it has no chance of getting rated anyway, so what's the point? I would only verify it as like a personal goal, right? I wouldn't verify it so I can upload it. You know, I would just upload it. Because I don't legitimately verify many of my levels. I playtest them to hell, so I know that they'll be, you know, as fun as possible. Is it bad that I played the game for 50 hours? Wait. Played a game for 50 hours, 16 days after release. That's probably okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything terribly wrong with that. I think you're fine. I had to think about that one. I had to pray. I had to ask God. I'm like, hey, God, can we let this happen? And he got back to me. He's like, yeah, it's all right. I'm like, okay. How's structuring going? Oh, man. Oh, it's tedious. But this is very important because otherwise you don't really have a layout worth playing. You know what I'm saying? Like when people are like, dude, check out my layout. And it's like 3 blocks that you jump across for each part. And just everything else is complete emptiness. Like, come on. Come on. Okay. So why is the... Interesting. How can I make this click necessary? Because I don't think it is. You just jump and then you fall. I would need to... I could maybe just use another one of these. Really just nuzzle up there. Just get in there. Personal space? What's that? How long is the stream gonna be? I don't know. Probably 3 hours-ish. I've been trying to make that my new normal. Usually when I'm done with like a 2.5 hour stream, I feel empty inside. Like I didn't stream long enough. Dude, it's Lane! Lane! How you doing, man? Okay, I'm gonna try to account for this. Let's see. Do that, because I did hit this later than it should have been hit, so I'll have to structure around that. I'll have to factor that into where I place things. Ooh, what if I... Ooh. I'm liking this. I accidentally got a GF. How D should I feel? Well, I've never accidentally started a relationship before. I'm not sure if I'm the best person to ask about this. I've been a total of 1 relationship, so I don't know if like relationship advice in general is something that I'm super qualified to give. Which I guess only being in 1 relationship could be seen as a good thing. That could be seen as like a, oh yeah, this guy knows his stuff. It could also be seen as the exact opposite of that. I can see that happening. Accidentally got a GF. Interesting. Relationship RNG. You know, I want to do this accurately. I want to. I can't just work around that. I've got to just redo it. Damn it. I have to hold there. Okay. That ship is hard. That's shitty, but like at least we can do this part. Okay, that's fine. Continue Nux. Sonic and Nux. Yeah, that looks scary, but like doable. It's not gonna kill you too much. My friend came up to me. My friend came up to me when you was 12. I'm gonna assume that was a typo. When I was 12, because some random boy said I was cute. And he wanted to date me, and she spoke for me and told him I did. Even though all you said was, I don't know. Oh my gosh. That's some classic living vicariously through your friend. Like, oh my gosh, dude. This girl likes you. I wish a girl liked me, so I'm just gonna, like, make you guys date now. Yeah, that's kind of screwed up. That, oh my gosh. I'm just imagining the amount of drama that ensued after that, and you having to deal with that. I mean, there's a good chance you just, like, told... He's like, hey, listen, I didn't actually say that. My friend was, like, grossly over-exaggerating. I'm sorry. You seem like a great person, though. And maybe they're just like, oh, yeah, that's cool. I get it. Like, that sounds like a dream come true, dude. But if these were, like, middle schoolers when this was happening, there's no way. There's no way it was that smooth. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. How do you install Geode and Globe? Since when? Why? What do you mean, why? Like, everyone and their grandma was, like, begging me to get it. And Globe doesn't work for me. I don't know how people got it to work, but for me, it's like, yeah, okay, so if you want to play Globe, all you have to do is have under 100 messages in your inbox. And I'm like, okay, so that'll be an issue for me. I checked today how many messages I had in my inbox. It was like freaking 4,487 or some crap. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue. Unless that gets fixed, I don't think I'm going to do any Globed. Is he stupid? I might be. I could very possibly be stupid. So, speaking of possibly stupid, how do I make this structure look cool? Because, like, I like what's happening here with the grrr. That's great. I love the grrr, the speed bumps. Love them. That's non-negotiable. They are staying. But how do I make the structure look not stupid as hell? Honestly, that looks mostly fine. Do something like that. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be weird, especially along the edges, but it should be okay. What's up, lobster fish? Welcome in. How you doing? I hope your day has been awesome. Ooh, we can use these. Yes! Ooh, beautiful. Look at that. That is a sexy looking structure right there. Very little overlappage. That just looks so clean. Mango 67. It says 67 or 69. I would like a funny joke to enter middle school buzzword vernacular. That would be really nice, I think. Unfortunately, that's about as likely as political parties making sense. Dude, I can't imagine how it must feel to be like a super mega Trump supporter right now. Because you know they don't support him anymore, most of them. I mean, he still has like a pretty devout following, but I mean, those guys are too far gone. There's no going back. But like, the people who fell for it, but they're smart enough to know that he's like not doing it right anymore. Or like at all, ever. Like, dude. I can't imagine. Because like, no one's really had to feel that way before, politically speaking. What about 21? That is a significantly better number than the other two that were recently proposed. I'm very grateful that I didn't for a single second put my faith in any politician, let alone the guy in office right now. Because can you imagine how embarrassed I would be right now? Can you imagine if I gave that guy my vote? My completely valuable vote that is real? He'll be better for the economy. I mean, yeah, every politician is like, we will lower taxes and it's gonna be beautiful. Lower gas prices and it's gonna be great. And groceries will be cheaper too. I could get that done for you as well. Like, everyone says that. And sometimes they're not super wrong, and sometimes they're super wrong. And unfortunately, we're living out the super wrong right now. Yeah, if I get, like, assassinated tomorrow, you know why. It's because I was talking about him today. If that's how I go out, so be it, dude. So be it, dude. That'll be an unnecessary martyr, apparently, if that's what can get people killed. I think I'm a small enough fish to where, like, I'm not even on anybody's radar, you know? You should become a voice actor. Damn, thanks, man. Dude, I think voice acting is really cool. I just don't have a very strong voice, you know? I can't project it with a whole lot of volume. If I was going to be in the recording booth for hours screaming at the top of my lungs, dude, I could not do that. I am not built like that. And I'm sure you could train your voice to do stuff like that without hurting yourself, but man, that's... I don't know. That lifestyle's built for someone better than me. Just sounds like a very rich 80-year-old New Yorker. Yeah. Man, isn't it crazy how old that guy is? Like, how'd you do that? Medium demon. Yeah, this is going to be a medium demon. It's going to be probably one of the easiest medium demons ever made. I look forward very much to seeing it completed. And then all of the people who've never beaten a demon before could be like, you know what? I think I could probably do that one. That's what they'll say. They'll say that about this level. Okay, it's time to play this level again because I'm running out of play testing to structure. No! I misclicked. I clicked. My click, no click, though. Why is there such a broken heart epidemic happening on the internet? Why is... Everyone's always crying, their flowers are wilting, their hearts are breaking. They're... I don't know. There's also been a surge of praying hands emoji. Which, like, that one's not so bad. That one seems okay. It seems better than crying and your flowers dying, you know? Okay. This is looking pretty good. This will have to go through balancing hell, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to balance this level so much just to make sure that it's as, like, consistent as fun and as fun as possible, because I want this to be fun. That was the whole goal. Like, I'm playing Extreme Demons left and right, and I'm like, man, none of these are fun. And maybe they would get a little more consistent once I learn them, but man, I have to put up with this until then? Ugh. I would like to make an Extreme Demon that, though learny, would have very fun gameplay. It would feel rewarding and fun and bouncy and flowy and all that good stuff. I find the definition of flow gameplay to be a little bit loose. I'm not quite sure how to feel about that. If I don't respond to you, it's not personal. It's just a lot of messages and things I'm focusing on otherwise. And there's a lot of things that demand your attention as a YouTuber. And even more as a married YouTuber. Gosh, I could never go back to the freaking once every 5-day upload schedule that I had. I want this to be a very easy jump that can, like, never ever kill you. Because, like, this is right before the drop. If you died somewhere in here, imagine how pissed you'd be if you're trying to beat this level, dude. This drop is like 50% of the way through the level or something. 60 maybe? I don't know. Ooh, that actually lines up quite nicely. Let us actually do that. Long live 2023. Dude, we didn't know how good we had it. Maybe some people did. You know, like time travelers and everything, but I didn't know how good we had it in 2023. Even, like, Lego Star Wars sets, which is my autistic hobby, even those were good in 2023. And now they're not. Man, just things that have gone downhill almost universally in the past 2 years. Yeah, the skull emoji, broken heart, sobbing, praying hands, wilting flower, nerd. That's easily 90% of emojis. Lego Star Wars, bro! Did I unlock a core memory for Bwomp? Too many ETA levels. I think 0 was enough. That's fair. The legend says, if there isn't H-Box cake in the corner, it's not a Howdy stream. Who's the legend? I would love to meet this guy someday. He sounds completely normal. Yeah, I was hoping to have a video out this weekend. Unfortunately, my video is freaking enormous, and it's going to take a little longer than that. But there is a video on the way. It's a hefty video, probably be around half an hour, maybe 40 minutes, somewhere in that ballpark. I'm not done editing yet, so I'm not quite sure what the final duration's gonna be. Something like that. Cybow, TSPMO, bro. Dude, okay. The two things about how people talk lately that annoy me the most is probably starting every sentence with bro. I hate the bronouns. I can't stand the bronouns, dude. It was funny for like a second, and it turned into like everyone between the ages of like 8 and 30 started saying that exclusively. It's so frustrating, dude. So the pronouns are really annoying. And there was one other. It's so hard to actually pinpoint what exactly about the internet is annoying me most at the moment. It changes all the time. It'll come to me, but the pronouns is definitely at the throne. It's definitely number one. I also just hate everyone's apparent need to like caption things, because I'll see a really funny video go by and it has the dumbest caption, like bro really said, bro thought, bro thinks, bro really. Shut the fuck up. Oh my gosh, dude, let the video be funny. You're ruining it. Captions make things funnier like 14% of the time at this rate. Oh dude, caption culture for memes has just like made everything less funny. Oh, I can't stand it, dude. Shut up. Have you ever considered that maybe something would be funnier if you just let the video play and let me form my own thoughts? Stop. Just stop. Hate it. Just trying to tell you why the video is funny. I'm smart enough to know why the video is funny. I almost said I was smart. Dude, that could have been a dangerous lie I just told you guys. I had to quickly correct that before things got too bad. Like the Master Crane video, exactly. If that was literally just the crane picture with the red circle and the arrow with the music, that'd be perfect. Like, I find it a little bit funny sometimes. Bro is not Master Crane. Like, that's mostly funny because the caption is referring to Master Crane as if it's like a well-known celebrity or something, which I think is funny. I did recently rewatch all the Kung Fu Panda movies. Gosh, they're so good. 1 is like a 10 out of 10. 2 is somehow better. How'd they do that? 3 is my least favorite of the trilogy, but it's still pretty good. It's like a probably 7 out of 10, maybe 8 on a good day. And then Kung Fu Panda 4 is like almost as bad as the FNAF movie to me. Like, I think the 2 worst movies I've ever seen, not like objectively, just in terms of how much it ruined my day, they're definitely the FNAF movie and Kung Fu Panda 4. I don't know which one is worse. I think, oh gosh, Kung Fu Panda 4 is objectively worse. I'm going to say that. Kung Fu Panda 4 is objectively worse than the FNAF movie. Because, like, if you remove the FNAF movie from the context of FNAF lore, which we've all grown accustomed to over the years, like, maybe it could be a functional film. I don't agree, but I can see how some people might be like, you know what, I don't know what this Five Nights at Freddy guy is, but I kind of like the movie. Sure. I cannot find anything to enjoy about Kung Fu Panda 4. My gosh. I cannot comprehend how they could make a movie so bad after the first 3 were so good. So frustrating, dude. Oh yeah, 67 is also really frustrating. That's just... It's always disappointing when the internet comes up with a new thing that they think is the new funniest thing ever. And it's somehow less funny than the last one. Like, I genuinely find the 67-bit more annoying than, like, the Ohio bit from, like, 2022. No, that's gonna kill me. I can't do that. Is it, though? I don't know. Does 93 allow suck? If 93 is now, like, a new joke number that means something, I give up. I give up, man. Even 67 I don't get. Wasn't that just like... what if it was 69, but like, again, and we made it a new number? What if 67 was the... Bro really said the 67 is the new 69, bro. Ah, I wish it was legal to punch. Punch, 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 punch. Yeah, 68. That was the obvious pick, I think. I mean, in that context, that is kind of funny, I think. If someone's like, we need a new 69. Like, how about something right next to 69? I guess we have to go with 67. It's the closest number to 69. Like, if that was the thought process, that's genuinely pretty funny because of how stupid it is. But I've just heard that 6-7 whatever started from a TikTok trend. And that's all I need to hear to, like, mentally check out of humor. Like, oh, is this some kind of new joke that kids are slinging on the streets? Where does it come from? Oh, so there's this TikTok trend. Nope, I'm out. I'm completely out. No longer interested whatsoever. That's all I needed to hear to know that I was not going to find it funny. Like, the only popular internet gag that I've genuinely found funny recently, and it's not even, like, on the internet. It's mostly just in the GD community. It's the pictures of Doggy dying in stupid places, and they put a picture of him, like, thinking. Just like, so... What's the word? Gosh, why can't I think of it? Contemplative? That doesn't sound right. That's the word I'm looking for, but that doesn't sound right. It sounds very wrong. Contemplative. That's how I want it to sound, but I think that's wrong. I don't know. Kid named will tell me. Yeah, the Doggy fail bit is really funny. Like, it's the picture of him going, during, like, the freaking 1% jump at Polargeist or whatever, where you learn how to use jump orbs or whatever. Because, like, I've seen enough Doggy streams to know he really, really dies in places like that. It is the former? Okay. Contemplative sounds like it's got nice structure to it, but it also sounds stupid. And, like, a stupid guy came up with that. Anyway, and even that bit is being done to death. But in terms of what, like, 12-year-olds are laughing at on the internet these days, that's, like, one of the only ones I think is funny. Yeah, that should be pretty good. 6-7 was because of mango mustards. Pretend like I don't know what TikTok is, and then explain the joke to me. Because then we might have a little bit more success in this conversation here. It's crazy people be calling Doggy Unk. Like, really? He's like 18. Which, I don't know. As far as this community goes, that is quite old, I guess, but... Call me old school. But I think you shouldn't be Unk until you're, like, old enough to have some boomer opinions and maybe, like, a couple children or something. People call Zeronium Unk. I mean, that sounds more right than Doggy, because Zeronium's been around a long time. I don't really know a whole lot about Zeronium, but he's been around a while. Seems like a cool guy. Ooh, check this out. First try. That looks stupid. I like it, though. Zeronium just turned 23? Gotcha. Yeah, like, that's a little closer to, like, whatever the Unk qualifications I feel should be. Best grape flavor? Well, like, red grapes or green grapes? Dude, okay. I was at a family gathering recently, and someone brought these grapes. They looked like delicious, plump, firm, tart, sour green grapes. They looked perfect. And then I saw the packaging, and it said cotton candy green grapes. Cotton candy flavored grapes. And apparently, this wasn't like a gag. They actually genuinely enjoyed these cotton candy flavored grapes. I had one because I had to know. If I'm going to hate on something, I'm going to do it properly. Most of the time. So when I had this grape, gosh, I couldn't finish it. I think I had to spit it out. I don't know for sure. I think I had to spit it out because of how gross it was. Gosh, it made me sad. that somewhere out there is like a grape farmer. He's like, oh, gotta get my cotton candy grapes to the factory or to the Walmart or whatever, because people just can't get enough of them. Come on, dude. We can't be having cotton candy grape vineyards out there. That's so nasty. Like, go back to putting weird shit on pizza. That was, like, understandable. You can't put weird flavors in grapes, like, artificially. Come on. Or maybe that was some kind of weird hybrid grape where they, like, crossed it over with something else to make it taste like cotton candy with no artificial flavors. I doubt it, but I guess it's possible. I don't know about breeding grapes. What you know about crossbreeding grapes? Yeah. Howdy Making History is the only person to ever talk about this shit. At least, like, in the GD community. I'm sure grape farmers talk about it. Not even grape farmers have considered the prospect of crossbreeding grapes. They're, like, watching my stream, like, huh. It's like, so, like, wow. That's an interesting idea. Opinions on Deltarune? I watched Icosa play through it. It looks pretty cool. Gameplay, definitely not for me. Community, definitely not for me. I don't think I'll be playing it on the channel, but cool game. At the risk of, I think according to Icosa, sounding a little sacrilegious, the part that I enjoyed most about Deltarune was giving the characters silly voices. Like, so when Icosa, like, streamed the game to me, we would just call it on Discord, and he would stream every chapter of the game to me. Whenever we do that, we would, like, voice act for the characters and actually, like, you know, play it out how it's supposed to be. And he was like, okay, so here's this character. Her name is Susie. She's a really important character. I think you should probably voice her because I'm voicing this other character. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. So he's like, what voice are you going to do for Susie? And I'm like, well, I don't know Susie, but how about a nice southern girl voice? She's going to be a real sweetheart. And he was like, nope. I'm voicing Susie. Absolutely not. That's not happening. And I was like, oh, okay. I will use this voice on somebody else later. So, like, I don't know. I really enjoyed that aspect of it, but he took it very, very seriously, which I guess is understandable. But, like, dude, the Deltarune community would do that on steroids if I were to stream this game, because I would take it not seriously, and then people would want to kill me. And I don't know about you guys, but being killed doesn't really sound like a huge blast. Maybe like a little blast. Maybe sounds slightly fun. I once saw pizza in a store, bro. Vomit emoji. Where do you think pizza comes from? What, do you think it just, like, grows on trees? I picked this fresh off the pizza vine this morning. Or do you mean, like, you saw pizza at a grocery store? Because that's also pretty normal. Dude, school cafeteria food, kinda based. But, like, I'm a simple man. I like a TV dinner, dude. And not so much lately, because I've been kind of living off of them while we're remodeling our kitchen, and we don't have an oven. But, yeah, I don't know, like, TV dinner kind of food is kind of what you expect to get from a school cafeteria. Like a processed chicken sandwich from a school cafeteria. That's the shit right there. Or even like a hospital cafeteria. They got pretty good food over there. That's like the next step up from school, I think. Jack Marius Taxtheratrix. Yeah, I don't remember what university he went to, but I remember. I remember the legend of Jack Marius Taxtheratrix. Yours served pizza like actual pizza. So they like... Damn, that's kind of crazy. I think you win. If this were a school competition, I think you would win. You have the best school. maybe slightly bigger. That looks pretty nice right there. Never cook again. What? Talking to me? You talking to me, fruitcake? I like calling people fruitcake. Like, regardless of whether or not they're gay, I just think it's funny. Did you know that babies can smell their own lungs? Oh, that's weird. Man, if only babies had memories, then I'd be able to remember my lungs smell, and I could reveal it to you guys. At 200,000 subscribers, I'm doing lungs smell reveal. It smells like a new car or something, or like some kind of pine air freshener, or, I don't know. It'd be something cool like that. Dude! Shigo with the 1 year of Rated membership. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. That's awesome. Okay, so if you're in the Discord, we have a special role for people like you. People who have donated money to Howdy for a year. It's called the Golden Girls. Because, like, you get the gold badge for being a member for a year. So you literally just get, like, a gold username on Discord in my Discord server. It's a pretty fun time. So, yeah, if you're in the Discord... I think I asked if you were in the Discord once you got to 11 months, because I knew this would happen. I knew this day would come. And you were like, I don't think so. I should get in there. So you should be there by now. You should totally be there by now. Like, DM me a reminder after stream. Be like, hey, make me golden. Now! Golden? Is this a freaking reference to the periodic table of elements? I think that's on there, right? Make a swing part. You just told me to do, like, the worst possible thing. The only thing worse than making a swing part would be, like, killing my mother or something like that. That's what you just told me to do. That's the equivalent. I'm not going to do that. Now, old swing. Hold on now. This song is so big. Dude, Ice Cap is so good. Song's so good, dude. Oh my gosh. Golden? Dude, the scream emoji doesn't look like a scream. It looks like a gasp. You know? I want there to be a gasp emoji. That's usually just how I use the scream emoji. I'm here for 7 minutes tops. Sad time. Dude, I appreciate your 7 minutes, though. I mean, shoot, that's more minutes than how most people watch my videos. Most people are like, what? Random wheel? Get me in here, dude. I like RNG. Oh, it's not a YouTube short? Oh, it's so long. 15 minutes. I'm out of here. That's what they say. But not you. You make it 7 minutes. And that's not out of any shortness of attention span. You got stuff to do. He's out there getting it done, dude. Wanna see Smith? Dude, Mike Smith from Family Guy or something. Gosh, my throat is so dry. Cute Twirl would be proud of how much water I've been drinking, which is 0. I just finished watching a video. I noticed you were live. Very important question. Was it a Howdy video? This will determine whether or not you are killed. Do I like pigeons? I mean, not as much as someone like Mike Tyson, but sure. I think pigeons are cool. I do like Creo. I think Creo's fairly overrated. People kind of see a new Creo drop as like the second coming of Christ, which I think is dumb. But you know, he's got his own unique style, and even if each song definitely sounds very, very Creo, and maybe his style isn't terribly versatile, I still think he makes some good stuff. I just think he pales in comparison to like Waterflame and Dim Rain and stuff. And maybe like Dr. Phonics even. Dude, Dr. Phonics goes so hard. The Creo is how you say it. I don't care what you nerds say. It's pronounced Creo. Do you like crows? Crows are really smart. I like any animal that's smarter than me. Am I good at deco? Let's go see. Because I don't know. I don't do enough deco to know. Here's a sneak preview. That's all. I will let you answer your question. Oh, I lost my... Damn it. I lost my line. What's a good place to put a star position? Gosh, like nowhere. I don't know where to put a star position. Dude, trains are cool. I'm not autistic enough to like trains. I'm not quite that cool. But if I was, dude, trains would be awesome. I'm a passive appreciator of trains. Whenever I see one, I'm like, I see what they're doing there with their mechanisms and things. It makes a lot of sense. Good job. That's kind of my thought process on trains. What? You have failed me for the last time. Yes, trains. Monique Garraway really likes thinking about things. Anyways, yeah, that's where most of my efforts have been going recently, is decorating that part. That's the most I've tried for deco, probably ever. That might be the most I've tried for deco for the rest of my life, you know? I don't know if I'll ever, like, surpass that. But it's been fun. Having a good time. It's cool to work with everybody. Because there's 4 other people decorating that level with me. There's no way I could do it alone. No siree. Yeah, I think deco is fun, but gosh damn it, dude. It takes so long. I'm decorating a 20-second chunk of my level, and it's taken me, like, freaking months. Like, with that much time, I could make so much video, so much stream, dude. Think about how much content I could put out there on the YouTubes. Okay, so you might notice that this structure looks boring and stupid. I'm going to make it look less boring and less stupid by a little bit. Go back to humming Sonic. Dude, it's Morsel Clash. That's my favorite thing that happens to morsels. Clash of Morsels, new mobile game coming soon. Dude, I don't know what it is about like Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. It's like God prevents me from being interested in those games for longer than like 2 months. Like the longest I've ever been interested in a Clash game was like 2 months. And then I don't know. During my Clash of Clans phase, like every morning when I wake up, something tells me, hey, you should check Clash of Clans. And I'm like, you know what? I think you're right. And then, you know, 2 months go by or like 1 month goes by or something. And then that voice in my head is just completely turned off. I don't even consider opening Clash of Clans. Not even a single thought. Clash of Clans might as well not even exist as far as my brain is concerned. I find that very interesting. Have a good one, Blomp. You take it easy, dude. I don't mean that, like, Clash of Clans is stupid and I hate it, but just, like, I don't know. Something about it. I just can't legally be invested in it that long. Don't come get me, dude. The cops. You know that cops are called cops because of their copper badges? Called cops for short. Something to consider. Maybe some of you youngins didn't know about that one. Back in my day, we called them coppers. We called them badges. Womp boo. I don't know if anyone needs to know about that 5 times. Like once, sure. I've never been interested in Clash of Clans. I can't say that you're missing out. If this were like 2014, I would say, dude, get on Clash of Clans. We're gonna have a good time. But I think there's some charm that's been lost. Oh, Shigo, you hear about this new K-pop Demon Hunters like short film that's coming out apparently? It's gonna be pretty cray-cray. I've been thinking cray-cray is funny lately, and that's probably not a healthy habit. My pickles have been obtained. This is excellent news, Kimberly Schwab. Welcome back with the pickles. Get down with the pickles, I think is like a Disturbed song or something. Okay, so this is ugly, I know, but I'm just going to put this here as a reference for where the floor is going to be. This is very important knowledge. Dude, pickles are so good. I hate it when people look at a pickle and they're like, you know what? This should be sweet. Like, this should be so sweet to where it should pair in like a pastry or something. That's how freaking sweet it should be. No. No, man. Absolutely not. Please go back. I hate sweet pickles, bro. They're so gross. Pickles should be salty and crunchy and spicy, maybe. But that's it. And even if the whole point of your pickle is that it's spicy, I kind of think that's stupid. Because the flavor's just not right. Because all the spice is artificial. Just pickle hot peppers and then it tastes way better. How do you hear me out? If you're campaigning for sweet pickles, I don't know if I can. I may have to kill you with rocks. Is that cool? I love sweet pickles. How dare they? I'm sorry. Can't do it. Sweet pickles are nasty. I hear that some people really don't like dill pickles. They're just like, oh, it's so salty and gross. And like, I get that, I guess. I'm not really a huge fan of olives because of how salty they are. But for some reason I like pickles. I don't know. Don't know. You've never had a pickle? What do you mean? Have you ever had like a burger before? Or like a charcuterie board? They're always present. I don't know. I find that very hard to believe you've never had a pickle. That's got to just be like it looks gross. I'm not trying it. Like, there's no way you've just never been given the opportunity of having a pickle. There's no way. How does that happen? Haven't had a pickle. What is this? What is this baloney? Oh, actually, howdy. What is this pickle? Oh, thank you. Is that too hard? That's a kind of large structure. It's so teethy, you know? So sharp and pointy. Let's do something like that. When will HOWARETA release? It's a great question. The layout will be released as soon as I'm done with the structuring, which, as you can see, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's not too much. I mean, if I stream for long enough, I can maybe get it done today, because this wave is very structured already. This is some structure, that's some structure. I don't know. So, foresee this level coming out sometime in maybe October. That'd be nice. Top 10 things that might have happened. If I got perms muted, you did not get perms muted. It's okay. You survived. You made it out alive for now. Let's do a little bit of saw bladage over there, just to remind you that, hey, you are mortal. You can die. Have a good day. This is the Howdy Classic. I've never seen anyone else really do this, but like maybe once. Like tilting the spikes kind of like so. Because I want this to be a thread the needle kind of landing. But putting the spikes upright sucks. Like, oh my gosh, don't do that. Oh, this is really awesome. Oh, you gotta land right there. And no, stupid. Stop that. Just tilt them out. Like British teeth, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. I've never actually met a British person. I can't confirm. Paladin from Terraria with the $2. Thank you, man. Hello, how dash. I got 91% on Bloodbath 2 days ago. Dude, that sucks. You got this, though. Because if you can get to 90, you can get to 100. Because, like, that's all the hard stuff. You did all the hard stuff. Now it's just down to, like, endurance. I am never going to be able to beat Bloodbath because Michigan and Etzer. Unless I magically wake up and I'm really, really good at ship. You know, I'm never going for Bloodbath. It's fun to do runs on, I guess. I think this would be a more fun structure if there was some saw bladage happening up here for some curvature. That shouldn't be too bad. When will HOWARETA... I just told you when HOWARETA will release date. Were you just not listening? Do you just play this game where you ask the YouTuber questions and then don't listen for the answers? Are you one of those guys? I was answering your question for a whole, like, 20 seconds. I wasn't listening. Okay. I said expect this level to be done around October, because I'm mostly done with the structuring, and then we'll just come balancing, but... I'm saying October as, like, a loose release date, just because I don't know how much longer Espresso is going to take, and that's definitely taken up my priority right now. I like some Emerald Hill Zone, dude. Dude, oh man. Something about the voicing in Sonic music is, like, shockingly complex. Every time I listen to a Sonic song from these, like, original 3 games, I'm like, damn. It's, like, kind of good. But I do also think Sonic music is, like, slightly overrated. Still really good, but, like, I don't know. People give it, like, the Creo treatment, you know? Like, if we're gonna give the Creo treatment to music, I don't know if Sonic should be at the top of that list, or Creo should even be at the top of that list, you know? There's better stuff out there, just... That's what's popular. Oh, no, what's that? How do I do that? How do I fix this? Dude, I made a joke in a video recently. I think I was playing Recent Tab, and I got to a level called Dash No Clip, and I'm like, thank goodness there's a no clip for this level, because I still haven't beaten it. It's too hard. And then someone commented, who was probably like 8 years old, like, what? How does bro not beat Dash, bro? I beat Dash. What the hell, man? Bro really struggled with Dash? I'm like, man, if anyone is ever sarcastic to you in, like, a serious situation, you're screwed, dude. Capacity for understanding sarcasm, 0%. Because, like, I didn't even try to have, like... I wasn't trying to fool anybody with my tone or anything. I just sounded sarcastic. I said it like how I just said it just now, you know? Well, that's not quite symmetrical. It would be nice if it was. That's good. I like that very much. We can do that without that making... Like, that looks kind of good, right? Because if we did this, it would look terrible. But if we follow it through to the ground, it's quite nice. What does this mean? Are you asking me to DoorDash you a Big Mac? What are you saying? What are you saying? Are you implying that I have to resort to freaking DoorDash because YouTube bucks aren't raking it in anymore? Because you're right. But I'm not just going to give you a Big Mac. I'm not just going to give you a Big Mac as a consolation prize. You should be dropped. Me when I see babies. That's terrible. I can't be saying these things. Someone revoke my YouTube permissions. Dang. I'm surrounded in dog throw up? What? No, that's terrible. You need to cease that immediately. What's up, Rage GD? How you doing? Welcome in. We are structuring my Extreme Demon today. I hope you are in for lots of layout blocks. I should probably change this background color, dude. I may actually release this level a little later, because it could be, instead of decorating this like I've talked about, I will, like, give it the nah treatment, where I'll make it look like a pretty looking layout. You know, I'll give it a few little effects here and there that make it look kind of nice. I could do something like that. Because I really don't want to fully decorate another level, man. But I could like half decorate a level. I can make that work. Did you try the 1/8 spacing? That little bit you were trying to move earlier? The little bit I was trying to move. I would need some more specifications there. That sounds helpful, everything you're saying. I'm dumb and forgot what I was doing. Also, I'm freaking getting ahead of myself. We're not done structuring this yet. Let's have one wave structure in this dual cube as just like a prophecy of what's to come, you know? You know? No. Let's just do that. That's fine. A little bit after the saw I just placed. What was the saw I placed? This one. A little bit after that. After the saw above that. I'm so lost. The 1/8 spacing. So let's see. This would be like 1. This would be a half. Would it be... That's not 1/8. That's like 1/15 or something. Is that the 1/8? No, it's 1/4. What's 1/8? That's 1/8. Okay. I haven't even like used any of those. I just use like the 15th or 16th measurements or whatever that is. Welcome back from your timeout. I hope you have learned something. To tell you the truth, I don't remember what you did because I didn't time you out. I don't even know if I saw it. I maybe did not even get the chance to see what happened to you. Hear me out, adoption center. In what context? Is that what I should explode with my mind powers? Or is that where I should go? For fun? Can you snap? Snap good style. Stop being stupid. That's good enough. I don't think I'm going to bother putting a third spike in there. That's fine. Dude, TCD pisses me off. What's that? Is that technical, technical? Yo, wee wee. This is me when I look down at my pants. The group of top GD players. Oh no. Oh, they made a stupid clan thing. That does sound dumb. You should tell me all of the crimes that they've committed so I can hate them accurately. I thought Trick quit. Am I wrong? Didn't he have some kind of big announcement? He's like, I am retiring from geometry. Tuesday calling dubstep, sure. Ultimate money mode on? What is that, like a sponsorship or something? I'm so lost. Trick quit but didn't quit. Gotcha. So he's like a part of the community, but he's not like grinding to beat demons anymore. Is that what's going on? No, I know Woolsey quit. And then Aeon Air also quit, only he didn't. Some people quit for the clout, and some people quit for the reels. Yeah, if I were to reach a point where, like, guys, I can't make YouTube videos as a job anymore, I have to do something else for money because I have too many damn kids and they need to eat or something. Like, I wouldn't quit. I would just say, hey, I'm going to release videos, like, once every couple months or something because I'm not going to have any time because I have a real job. I assume that's kind of the situation a lot of people find themselves in when they, like, quit GD YouTube or something. Minus the kids part. Like, no one's doing that, dude. No way. Flying battery's so freaking good. I'm not a huge fan of the really high-pitched instrument in the background right now, but everything else is great. Random Mr. Beast content? Oh, I think I saw a video of one of those recommended to me yesterday. I didn't watch it. It looked like, I don't know. There's a YouTube channel called GG Melee, which stands for Golden Guardians, which was like an esports team that sponsored a few Melee players, and they did content on YouTube, only it was really good. So if it's like the GD version of that, I mean, even if I find the concept like annoying or something, I kind of think that's cool. Because that's like some of the best content on YouTube for Melee, is watching like the GG Melee stuff. But if they turn it into like super fake game show Mr. Beast type shit, I'm just gonna be mad. I've had enough of that, dude. Enough. Sick of it. Oh gosh. It's if Kai Guy made long forms? No, this is terrible news what I've just heard. No, man. It hurts. It hurts my soul where the community is going. I don't know who to trust anymore, dude. Mr. Beat ruined YouTube. I think there's a YouTuber named Mr. Beat who does like videos about like past US presidents and stuff like that. And I've seen some of those videos and they're pretty good. I like Mr. Beat. That's something I almost had as like a hobby of mine, was learning about presidents. Because I just find that really interesting, learning about their lives and what they did. I'm kind of sick of hearing about this most recent president's life, but Founding Fathers type shit? Yeah. That's pretty cool. Husky with the vibe, thank you so much. Gonna go practice Thunder Zone now. Kind of worried I'll beat it before I can stream some practice, but oh well. That's not a bad problem to have. At that point, just find something harder and stream that if you're looking to have like a long stream series of grinding something. But yeah, man, good luck with that. Hope it goes well. Thank you so much for the 5. And if you continue to lurk, I hope you enjoy it. But maybe this is goodbye forever. Which would be like a Howdy reference or something. Mr. Beat is legendary. Yeah, that guy's cool. Yeah, Mr. Beat does sound like a DJ or something. If with that logic, I would be called like Mr. Video or some shit. What's up, Ironic? How you doing? I'm gonna make this transition really lenient because this transition isn't super consistent. It like balances you out pretty quickly. So like even if you launch at different heights, you can save yourself with the green orb and you'll be fine. Like I need this to be easy, so this can be hard. That's kind of where I find inconsistencies in gameplay difficulty to be fine, is if it's for the sake of something like this. Yeah, I've never met anyone who genuinely watches Mr. Beast. Mostly when people like out and about in my life are talking about Mr. Beast, it's like the parents of young kids are like, "Oh, that Mr. Beast guy, he's cool, man. He's making crazy videos." And I'm like, "Oh, they don't know. They don't know." What's up, Leviathan Catches? It's probably for the best. I don't know anyone who watches Mr. Beast. That just confirms I do not know anyone in like elementary school. I just need to play some Sonic, dude. With how much I like the music, it's a no-brainer. But I still haven't done it for some reason. Mr. Meat. Well, I think IShowSpeed like accidentally flashed his crotch on his stream, and they called him IShowMeat for a little while. That was really funny. He got like a pathetic slap on the wrist for that because he makes Twitch a lot of money or something. But whatever. That was something that happened, unfortunately. Peak. I hope you're talking about the song and not the circumstances of I show meat. He showed his dish? He did show his dish. Yeah, this is just going to be kind of loose structuring. I don't want any of the gaps here to be too crazy. Like I said, I like my transitions to be consistent and easy. Once you're in the transition and you've started the next game mode, then it can get hard. But like, first couple clicks, I usually prefer them to be quite easy. It makes things feel a little more fair and enjoyable. How does that snap thing when rotating work? So you can rotate it freely, or you can hold shift and then it like clicks along each little segment or whatever. I usually don't find myself using it very much, because like it doesn't even match with something like this. It's like slightly off. At least I think it does. Wait, let's start with a fresh one. Did I mess that up? Oh, that is a hitbox and I can't rotate it. Stupid. Stupid. Yeah, it's not lined up properly. It's like slightly off. Look at that. It's dumb. His thing, all girls go. With like Omni-Man crushing Red Rush's head or something. I mean, I don't know. Howdy, am I worthy of sleep? No. You shall continue to watch the Howdy stream until it is over. Have a good night, dude. Enjoy your sleep. Howdy the Great and Powerful will release you now. So like, this is never going to kill you. If you click at all with the sync, the saw will never kill you, which is why I'm putting it here. Wah! Look at my phone. Did you call me? You dumb motherfucker. I'm gonna call you just to say that you're dumb. Alright, here we go. I'm about to tell Ikosa he's really dumb. You better pick up.
I'm sorry. You can't leave a message because the voicemail box says...
Hey!
Hey. Okay, so, hey, can the stream hear me?
Probably.
Okay, well, I don't want that.
What? Okay, send me a DM then. Why is it my problem?
I can't.
You can't send me a DM.
I can't call you at it. Okay.
Do you want me to, like, mute my mic and put you on not speakerphone? Alright, give me a second. Alright, Ikosa apparently has something really important that he can't tell me through text. I'll be right back. All right, now we're back. What is that? Why is that here? It's so big. Calm down, dude. The waveform visualizer is like as big as my house. I'm gonna have to shrink this down bit by bit because it's too big for my screen. Okay, that should be almost right. Oh, too much, too much. There we go. What the hell, dude? Why was it so big? Did I like hit a hotkey that just made it eat a super mushroom or something? Yeah, alright. Well, that's interesting. We are back. Yeah. Can I join your collab? This is not a collab, I'm afraid. This is a solo project. If I host some kind of community-wide collab and invite you guys, I mean, you'll be the first to know, man. It hit the green-sized portal. Yeah, true. When you said green-sized, man, that threw me for a loop. Like, it wasn't green-colored or, like, the big-sized portal. No, it was the green-sized. What size is it? It's green. Oh, thank you. That explains it all. So this is, like, a half-block difference. So we'll need a couple of half-blocks here. What's up, Chowder? Chowder, is that your spine? Dude, I had car trouble today. It was so funny and, like, it was so stupid. So, my wife messages me. She's like, yeah, so something's wrong with your car. Like, the shifter, it moves around, like, really floppy style, but the gear doesn't actually change. It's, like, stuck in reverse or whatever. So we're like, okay, that's an issue. We're gonna have to fix that. So I meet her over there, and I bring tools and everything, and I'm trying to fix it. It's like a little piston thing. It got, like, detached from the shifter, and the only thing that was holding it on was this pathetic little... It looked like a Cheerio. It looked like if a Cheerio was tiny and made of silicone. It was the most pathetic safety measure I've ever seen. So we just fixed that, and now it works fine. It was, like, the easiest possible problem to fix. Like, I had to remove a few screws and, like, bolts and stuff to get to it. I had to, like, remove the console in the center, but... Dude, it was so, like, pitifully easy for how useless the car was rendered. Like, I thought that was so funny. So, besides that, everything about the whole car repair process was pretty smooth, I thought. Automatic transmission, yeah. That is what I learned to drive with, and it's what I've driven with ever since. Unfortunately, my dream car is mostly seen in automatic transmission, so I will have to learn if I'm ever able to acquire this vehicle. That's okay. Manual's not that hard. Do I like cats? Yeah, they're alright. I generally like animals. I think cats are, like, the most overrated animal, but they're still cool. I own a cat, mostly for the sake of my wife's enjoyment, but it's pretty good. It's one of the best cats that I've had. What do you mean rude? I just said they're overrated, which is true. I said I'd still like them, which is nice. They only acknowledge when I say something not positive. Anything positive I say is completely out the window. They, like, didn't even hear it. Favorite restaurant? Like, fast food restaurant? I like Steak and Shake a lot. I mean, their prices have gone up recently, because of course they have, but, I mean, they still have some of the cheapest possible, like, burger, fries, and shake combos out there. It's pretty sweet. I like some Steak and Shake. I've had Five Guys, like, twice, and it was really good, but gosh, it was expensive. Absolutely not worth it. Like, it was, like, 3 times the price, or, like, maybe 2.5 times the price of, like, a Steak and Shake burger with fries. Was it 2.5 times better? No. So, with that logic, I don't think I can really put freaking Five Guys up there at the top. I'm not sure if California has any Steak and Shake. Anyway, luckily, Icosa's very, very treacherous emergency situation was resolved with relative ease. And all is well. And Icosa will survive. It was a close call, though. He almost died twice. Michigan is not landlocked. I mean, if you're referring to only, like, ocean contact, it is, but I don't know. Who cares? Is kind of my thought process there. Who's gonna say, yes, it's landlocked because it's touching only fresh water and not ocean water? I don't know the true definition of landlocked, if it encompasses freshwater as well, but why what's going on here, man? Why are none of my blocks are connecting? Let's just make the structure and then put it there. There you go. I just want something like that. Damn. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get this decorated, dude. It's a fun level and all, but right after Espresso, man, ugh, I want to be done with deco for a while. It can touch fresh water and be landlocked. So, okay, so yeah, Michigan is landlocked. Unless the Great Lakes are salty somehow. They just added salt in there, like, dude. It'd be really funny if this tasted better. Hire someone to deck, dude. Oh my gosh, with how much time that would take. Okay, so I would be the worst person to work for because I would be so picky about everything that happens in my level. That just like that wouldn't be a win for anybody. And then once it finally comes out, like 6 people are gonna play it, and it's not gonna get rated, and it'll be a huge waste of time and money. What the F do you mean? What the F do I nice, actually? Sabrina Carpenter overrated as hell. I can't disagree with you at all. I think a lot of her songs are written very well, and they definitely understood the whole assignment of, like, dude, let's make a song that's really, really fun to dance and groove to, and it's got really fun beats and chords and stuff, and it sounds cool. Like, okay, and what about lyrics? What are we doing for that? It's all gonna be sex. Yeah, oh wait, no. What, really? We're doing that? Are we sure? That's every Sabrina Carpenter song. It's like, oh, this sounds cool, okay. I can't wait to hear where the lyrics are going. It's sex, every time. Every time. And it gets more and more graphic, to where, like, I'm kind of over it. Like, Espresso is like, man, I was listening to it, I'm like, this could make some great gameplay. This makes for really good gameplay. I think I need to do that. And then I made gameplay for it, and it was really fun, and I enjoyed it. And Espresso is, like, mostly pretty tame. It's, like, not a huge issue, I don't think. But, man, she had a new album that came out recently, and I'm like, okay, I'll bite. I'll give it a try. And there's a song called Tears on it. And I'm like, oh, is it like a sad breakup song? Maybe only a little bit about sex? Okay, let's see it. Let's see about it. And it had really, really cool, like, piano happening, and man, it was so groovy and funky. Oh, dude, I was loving it. And then she started singing, and it was immediately sex. Immediately. The tears were not coming from her eyes. Yeah, it's not a fun revelation, I don't think, when the song that sounds cool is just about wieners. How'd he got his dong on stream? What does this mean? Like my Vietnamese currency? Not this time. Unless someone feels so kind as to donate some Vietnamese currency. Dude, that was awesome. Last time I got dong on stream. Why you keep saying sex? I mean, it was a topic of conversation, lyrically speaking. It's usually how conversations go. That looks stupid. I think that is dumb sounding. That part of the song. Nana boo boo ass song. I have a guy friend who is weirdly obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know. Is it weird though? Like, if you have a guy friend who's obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter, I don't think it's really weird. You know exactly why he's obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter. I would like to make the end of this level, like, a little easier than, like, the beginning and middle. That's fun balancing, I think. Oh, the stream chat has died. Man, YouTube cannot do it today. I had a YouTube chat and I was reading it, and then it's like, ooh, sorry. Everyone's now invisible. That's kind of what I'm having to deal with right now. So no one say anything, because I won't be able to see it. Okay, I'm finally here to see that /GD is spamming like crazy. Hello, /GD. Come back in 5 minutes when you've learned to say things like once. Goodness gracious. What do you think of leet fingies? What is that? That sounds delicious and scrumptious. I need to try it. Considering I don't know what this is, I should probably stop saying that it sounds scrumptious and delicious. Howdy, you didn't know it at the time, but leet fingies is actually code for little babies? I don't think that sounds very delicious in that case. I take back my appetization. The Doors guy, thank you, man. I'm glad you like the content. I got a new video coming out for you guys soon, but man, it is a hefty video. It's going to take many, many, many hours to edit down. Probably going to be like 30, 40 minutes when it's done. Something in that ballpark. Should be fun and enjoyable and all that good stuff, though. Reasons Sabrina Carpenter exists. Scream emoji, clapping emoji, 2 people, baby, bottle. She exists to help underpopulation, is what I'm getting here. Honestly, if that's like a marketing tactic, I don't know. I don't know. So much of that is outside of my expertise. Leet fingies comes from a Moist Critical Among Us video. Yeah, guys, we got these leet fingies on our team, man. They're trying to frame us for their crimes so we get eliminated in the... Oh, no, I've never played Among Us. It's probably how it works. So I like putting spikes like this because the hitbox is kind of surprisingly out of your way for how close the spike looks, right? It looks really hard, but it's fine. I think I kind of like that. So we'll keep that there. Moit critical. Moit critical. Leet fingies. I'm trying to think of what that could possibly mean. I'm completely lost. You make my day great. Dude, you make my day great. I appreciate you, man. When I start streaming and I see people like you, legends like you show up to my stream, dude. That's a day maker right there, man. Let's do this so I can put a saw blade here and not feel bad about it. Dude, why does this go harder than like any other Sonic song? Let's just jam to this for a minute. I'm gonna put the Peters on screen so we can dance. Shake them hips, Peter. Mmm. 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 Dude, song is so good. Song is so good. Who was that? Diddy? Is this really what we're saying? Is that it? Let's probably just mirror this structure and put it up here. Dude, Discord, I can get that for you. Check this out. It used to be public, and I used to talk about it in the description of every video, like, hey guys, if you want to join my Discord, here it is. And then everyone who is terrible joined, all at once. So, that was a little bit of an issue. So, it's been invite only for at least a year or two now, but there you go. Behave yourself, or I will kill you. I'm unsubscribing if you don't let me deco. I mean, I guess if your deco's really good and you're volunteering, we can talk about it. Message me on Discord. Send me videos of the stuff you can do and we can talk about it. Dude, that sound is so annoying, but I can't help myself from singing along with it every time. This doesn't need to be hard. It just needs to kill you. This will kill you, but it's not gonna be a huge threat. Yeah, okay. So I just need this click to be necessary. I need you to be able to die if you don't jump here. That's gonna be a necessity. That's looking pretty good, though. This ball is like my favorite part of the level, so I need this to be like foolproof, you know? No secret ways or nothing, no skippable clicks, but I also want it to be smooth, you know? I want it to feel nice. Nice and smooth. We smooth. How would you feel when you go outside and half your, comma, Peter is green? Man, I'm trying to imagine how this scenario could possibly look. I kind of can't. I don't even know what that means. Did you just make up your own language and then test it out in the stream? Can you link the Discord again? Just like scroll up, dog. Dude, this song's so good. Dude, you guys might find it very funny what my next level might be. Dude, I've got a couple levels I really, really want to make. It's like songs that I think would make for great GD gameplay, but I'm busy with this, so I'm trying to crank this out. Even though I'm also trying to crank out like videos for 2 different channels as well as Espresso. Like, dude. Yo6 GMD, why are the Fs necessary, dog? Why do you need to like prove to me that you're 11 years old? Why is that important? Can't you just like say things like a normal person? I mean, at least the W's help balance things out, but like, come on. Come on. Don't make me time more people out. Are you part of Raising 777's Geometry Dash album? If so, what levels songs are you rapping in? Hi. I think his name is Raising 717. I did not know he's making an album. So that should answer the rest of your questions. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. I kind of want to play that level. It's on my random spinny wheel, so like if I stream Forest Temple like next week or something and I beat it, I could just get Secret Box after that. Mr. Parakeet, what's up? Man, even like, even the Sonic songs, I'm not crazy about. I can't help but sing along to them, you know? That's not even that much nostalgia or anything. I didn't grow up with this game. Man, there's something about an 8-year-old's uncontrollable urge to spam something in a YouTube chat. Yeah, okay, I think I've had to time you out twice now. See ya, Ironic. Have a good one, dude. If you violate the spam rules once more in a single stream, that's just gonna be a ban. So I don't think either of us really want that to happen. Please consider becoming funny. It would be so cool. Man, I'm even in quite a patient mood today. And even then, I'm having to time out so many people. Like, you guys are getting a lot more mercy from the Howdy when it comes to the timeouts that you usually would not get. Ooh, can I do that? That'd be perfect, because then I could put this right here. Go, 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 go. It's like in Jawbreaker when the guy goes, go, 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 go. You know? I think that song, and like, you know, adjacent ruckus songs where there's someone in the background saying go a whole lot. That's the origin of people in GD chats screaming go as soon as you get far. What is this one? I don't recognize this one at all. Ah, my nose, so itchy. Yeah, any ruckus song. I'm pretty sure there's goes in plenty of them, but Jawbreaker's the one that I remember. Go, 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 go. Have I done level requests? Yes. Many. Many level requests. I was planning on doing a level request stream soon, so stay tuned. But until then, no IDs in the chat or anything. Some people are like, hey, Howdy, do you do level requests? And I'm like, yeah, I do streams for level requests sometimes. So like, okay, here's all of my IDs ever. All at once. And it's, you know, not the way we do things. Where on the list would you say this extreme would go? Dude, did you know there are 1,200 extreme demons? Over 1,200 extreme demons in this game. This would not even be anywhere in the top 800 probably. This will be a very like entry level extreme. Like if you want to go for your first extreme, this one might be good for you, you know? It's going to be one of those. Because I would like to make a level of this caliber, but also like fairly accessible as far as extremes go. Like Aku difficulty or something. But man, with my gameplay style and how like learny everything can be, even though it is sync based, I don't know how hard it is compared to other stuff. I tend to think this style of gameplay would really be quite easy. Because like literally if you know the song, just like play this level enough to learn the song, and then everything else is going to be easy, because then you just know the rhythms that you're supposed to click. I love your content, and I really want to talk to you. Dude, join the Discord. It's the perfect place for that to happen. But I appreciate that, man. Do you have a favorite Howdy video by chance? Or maybe like a favorite stream that you were present for? I was already no longer expecting you to play Howdy Never Clear, but I'm also no longer expecting you to get through it in practice if you decide to either. Wow. Expectations on the floor. If it's harder than Boxgen, I don't know if I will. And by the way you're talking about it, I would wager it is probably significantly harder than Boxgen. First recent tab. The first ever? The one with like the robot in the thumbnail? That's an old video. I could not tell you a single fact about that video. Like, if I was going to give you a little piece of developer commentary about, oh, back when I made this video, no, I couldn't do it. I know nothing about that video. My favorite live I was in was when you were trying to beat FOT. Dude, yeah. I think you did get in that video, yeah. I want to say you were in one more, like, stream highlight video. Maybe, like, the Cataclysm one or the Fexty one or something like that. But yeah, you're pretty good about showing up for every stream, so you have pretty high chances of making it into a video like that. And you're, like, not annoying, so your messages have a pretty high chance of being read by me, and thus included in the video. Oh, both harder than Boxer by a Mile. Okay, cool. This is probably my favorite Sonic song. I'm just gonna crank it up a little bit. It's so short. It's like 90 seconds. Not even 90 seconds. 1:28, dude. It is a very short loop, but I like it. I have never watched Dexter. I'm so sick of seeing that damn guy in every Dexter gif. Like, I don't know why every single, like, community on the internet just is spamming gifs of that guy. I don't know why. If I watched Dexter, I would probably understand. It looks like a pretty good show, but... maybe I should hop on the Dexter train. I'm very slowly getting through Better Call Saul, which is really good, but I need to be in the right mood to, like, want to pay attention to it, you know? Because I don't want to watch it in the background while I'm, like, working, which is how I watch a lot of stuff. Because it's good enough to where I want to give it, like, my full attention, you know what I'm saying? But maybe Dexter would be a good show like that. Maybe it's not good. Yeah, Better Call Saul is really good from what I've seen. It's Ikosa's favorite show of all time. I think he's seen it like 3 separate times. Okay. Now we're getting into less good Sonic songs in my opinion, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Is that a D in the structures? What are you talking about? This? Is this really like a wiener and balls reference at this point? Is that where we're at with like internet maturity? I mean, maybe the spike makes it look slightly more phallic, but this is a Tetris block, dude. That's a piece of Tetris right there. Yes, I've seen Breaking Bad like 1.5 times. Great show. Great show. So great that I even doubted when Ikosa was like, hey, what if I told you that Better Call Saul makes Breaking Bad look bad? That's what he said to me. So far, they seem to be of similar quality. I've heard that Better Call Saul has more like rewarding pacing, and some people find Breaking Bad's like first season or 2 to be really slow. I didn't really feel that way. I thought it was paced pretty nicely. Great thumbnail, by the way. Thank you. As you can tell, all of the anime girls that were advertised are in fact here, presently on the screen. Worry not, your anime girls are intact. Breaking Bad is more intense. That's probably true. From what I've seen, Breaking Bad is definitely a little crazy. I don't know, Better Call Saul seems to cover like mostly the same characters and the same predicaments of, you know, cartel activities, so they're probably similarly intense. TF is Better Call Saul even about? It's about Saul Goodman, man. The origin story of the great American hero. He's the guy that knows that we have rights. We could use some Saul Goodman right now in America. Only intense towards the end? Okay. I will steal your word for it. I will not take it. I will steal it. Dude, the Go. Didn't we just hear this one? I don't know. Dude, it's getting dark so early now. Hemisphere reveal. But dude, it's getting dark at like freaking 7. I used to go for walks around my neighborhood around 7, back when the weather was a little bit nicer in the year. And then it'd be like 7:30 or something when the sun was setting. And I mean, now it's almost completely dark. What's the song ID? It is a Nong, so you'll probably want the Geo jukebox thing or whatever. Better Call Saul or SpongeBob? I've seen 0 SpongeBob episodes. I've seen like 5 Better Call Saul episodes. So Better Call Saul wins by default. SpongeBob seems like a very solid kids television program. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Never interested me as a wee lad, and doesn't really interest me as an adult. I mean, like, it interests me a little bit. I've seen some video essays about like the complete genius mastery of this episode of SpongeBob, a writer masterclass, and I'm like, oh, okay, that looks interesting. Like, I literally find more interest in SpongeBob now as an adult than I did as a kid. I think Slash does have caps lock on. I think most little children do, because they just think the YouTuber's not going to read my message if it's in lowercase. There's no way. And the song, I think this is like the supersonic theme from Sonic 3. I've never really seen anyone go supersonic. Supersonic is what Goku goes when he gets really mad. Why is this stupid? Oh, I know why it's stupid, because I touched a freaking, what's it called? Like a 3D line. Those have weird hitboxes. Yeah, this is what we want. You did not just say that. What? I don't remember what I said. What happened? Oh, the freaking, yeah, supersonic is what Goku goes when he's really mad. Yeah. I did say that. Women scare? That is usually what happens. Ah! Sorry, my wife just got home. Man. I think I have to. Sorry, guys. I need a non-blue color to be looking at right now. My eyes are just like, ugh, it's killing me. I think this level will probably be some kind of like red, yellow, purple kind of deal when it's done. Well, not like I'm going to decorate it, but I'll give it a little bit of color. And now it's EXO. Not every gray layout is EXO, you child. You're just saying the most popular gray layout. EXO was not the first level to do that. Grrr, I'm mad. I'm mad at you for being dumb. Okay, I'm over it. Now I'm really happy because you're so smart. Dun, 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 dun. I'm bleeding from my mouth, :3. Maybe not the greatest context for :3 to be happening. But, sure. My bad, I just like EXO. Well, you're gonna like my next video then. You're gonna be seeing lots of X's and O's. Lots of kisses and hugs. What is this like horror movie character you want me to look up so badly? Why? Why you want that? Why you want that to happen? I'm gonna put this here. It's gonna be great. Ooh, maybe I have room for that. Put a little block right here. That's kind of tight. Tight. Blue, yellow, pink. Whatever, man. Just keep bringing me that. That's fine. I think I'm slowly realizing that to be an extreme demon, your part doesn't have to only include extreme demon timings, you know? Sometimes the extreme demon difficulty can come from the fact of, wow, that's a really fast level that I'm playing, you know? I think that's fine. I goon to layouts. This is too much information, and you need to stop that. Oh yeah, goon culture. I think goon culture might be the most annoying thing on the internet right now. That might genuinely top the bronouns for me. I hate the bronouns so much, and that's probably the most widespread thing on the internet at the moment. But the goon culture. It's like, not only did they take a cool word and turn it into a stupid word, but, like, they're normalizing it. They're like, yeah, guys, porn addiction, it's alright with me, and it should be alright with you, too, because it's cool. Haha! It's stupid. It's so dumb. It's such a dangerously destructive thing to think is okay. Like, if you're struggling with that kind of stuff, and you know it's bad, and you're trying, that's fine. And I wish you luck in your pursuits. That can be hard to get over, you know? But, like, actively normalizing it and talking on the internet about it all the time, it's going to make you think it's not an issue. Which is when women start to hate you. And just, like, general, like, good manners in society start to leave you. It's very, very dangerous, and you should not do that. I say this because I love you and I care, but please... seek help. Like, imagine if there's like a subculture of people on the internet. They're just like, yeah, dude, gotta keep up my mooning streak. What's mooning? Oh, that's when you're addicted to meth. And you meth all day long, every day. And it's super cool. I usually have some meth on the side of my Family Guy funny moments. And my Case O highlight compilations. While I watch my iShow Speed stream, I always have my mooning on the side, you know? That's kind of like where we're headed with normalizing very bad addictions and habits and things. We need to stop doing that. How can I pull a girl howdy? Well, it helps a lot to treat them like you would anybody else, and not like some kind of valuable resource, a precious commodity. Dude, I finally got one. You're talking about like it's a shiny Pokemon or something. It's just a girl. From every woman I've ever talked to, they very much appreciate not being treated like a shiny Pokemon. Talk to them like a person, get to know them like you would anybody else. If you find value in a girl first on a level of friendship, then I think that can go in a lot of healthy directions. But if you start off on the wrong foot of treating the woman like it's some kind of... oh, I don't know how to talk to it, dude. Oh, dude, it's a mythical creature. You know, that's not really gonna go any good directions for you. Not that this is like dating advice central or anything, but... I don't know. I can definitely acknowledge some unhealthy habits in like dating society. Dude, gosh. If I were dating around right now trying to figure that stuff out in 2025, gosh. I am sorry about all of you guys who might be doing that. Oh, I saw Dim Rain in the chat. Where is it? Yes, Dim Rain is the best GD artist. Change my mind. If you can, you cannot. It's true. Oh, I'm flexing my muscles in agreement right now. Dim Rain's so good. You have touched my heart dearly this day, Kala Maria. Dim Rain's so freaking good, dude. If you want to say Water Flame is better, I'm not going to agree, but I'm not going to disagree. Like, that's also a good choice. Like, if you say Creo is better, I'm going to hard disagree, but, like, that's an expected opinion. Like, that's a very cold take. It's a wrong take, if you ask me. I do not find Creo to be more satisfying than Dim Rain. Dim Rain, a one-hit wonder. You're so wrong. I mean, just, like, listen to the rest of his music to figure out how wrong you are. If you tap now to listen to Dim Rain's discography, you'll get 30 minutes of, oh shit, I was wrong. Yes, really. I'm deaf, I can't. Alright. That was a good conversation we just had. That was really great. Yeah, Peak, I think, has lost a lot of meaning because people use it too much on the internet. But I will say that Dim Rain is Peak, 100%. To be honest, Howdy's mood swings look like the 9 circles wave. What does this mean? I'm terribly curious. You must elaborate. My mood swings. I mean, my mood does swing, but it's not my fault. It's usually because someone in chat said something horrible. Some kind of, like, terribly heinous crime. With their mouth. I don't like mouth crimes, dude. It's no fun. Oh, gosh damn it. I had something selected the whole time. Gosh, I hate that so much. It's so frustrating. Fuck off. Okay, deselect everything. Here we go. I just wanted this structure. No, yeah. Dripingus saw what happened to me and he's like, yeah. Fire is such a fire word, bro. Sure. Fat Rat is to the best. Prove me wrong. Do you use F10 to click? I mean, this is my mouse. If that sounds like F10, I'm not quite sure what your keyboard situation looks like. Dude. I use F10.4. Yeah, they added decimals to the function keys. Is that what F stands for? Or is the FN key the function key? I honestly don't know. I have not been a PC gamer very long. I was mostly like a console dude for a long time. Not that I haven't been on PCs long enough to know that. Like, that's definitely something that I can know. There is an FN key. I don't know if it's on, like, Mac keyboards or anything. But if you have a Windows keyboard, absolutely. Yes, between Control and whatever other button is over there. Like, I think another Windows key, like a Windows Home button. Prove me wrong, Fat Rat's just better. Like, listening to Fat Rat music is better than what? Dim Rain music or, like, dying of AIDS? I think I would probably rather die of AIDS than listen to the Fat Rat. I think you're double wrong. I don't know, Fat Rat's very, very, very mid. Fat Rat is, like, consistent 4 out of 10 music, I would say. He's got a couple good ones. Not that one. Not that one. Yes. Citrus Glasses, what's up, dude? I don't know how long you've been here. I don't know if you've just been talking the whole time. I didn't read any of your whatever, but good to see you. And I second that. I think the Fat Rat has a distinct sound that I do not like. And dude, the Fat Rat always does like lyrics in his songs, and they're always bad. Gosh. There's a couple Fat Rat songs I like. It's like Windfall, and that's about it. That's pretty much it. Oh, howdy, I'd like to thank you for putting me on to Shadow Stabbing. Dude, that song goes insane. I'm so glad you like that. Yeah, dude, I've been listening to that album since it came out, pretty much. Yeah, that Cake album is so freaking good. The Doors guy, I'm afraid I do not really call people I don't know, especially not on stream. You know, because if I don't know you, I don't know that you're not going to say like a racial slur or something as soon as I answer the call. So just generally, I just don't do that. Hope you understand. Weezer. So true. Also never been a Weezer guy. I just structured that whole thing without looking because I've done it so many times. Racial slurs aren't bad. Whoa, dude, watch out with the hot takes, man. Someone's gonna cancel this guy with this hot takes. I saw some post recently talking about how new slurs for white people came out, and I kind of want to see if that's real, and if it is real, I need to like review them on my channel. I think that'd be really funny. Ranking every white people slur with Icosa. That sounds really, really funny. Like, man, I don't know if the internet's in a spot where they would find that funny. Like, I don't know if that would go over really well, but man, white people racial slurs are so funny because they don't have any history. That's like as safe as you could possibly get, dude. No one is being offended by this stuff. I once got timed out in someone's Twitch chat for saying a white people slur. Which, like, if you're not white, I can see why some moderators might think that's maybe offensive. But, like, come on, dude. Come on. The moderators knew I was white. Me not being able to say the other slurs, yeah, that makes sense. But not being able to say my own slurs, like, hold on. Not only are these words meaningless and they have no history or significance whatsoever, but I also can't say them? Alright, well, who does get to say them then? It's so dumb, dude. The white people slurs. It's like the dumbest possible thing to find controversial ever. Dude, come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Ugh. Is this another, like, HOWARETA level? I mean, yeah. Pretty much. Because there was HOWARETA, then there was HOWARETA, then there was KUZARETA. And KUZARETA I thought was really, really cool, and I liked the song a lot. And I found this song, and I'm like, you know what? I know what I can do with this. Every white people slur I've ever heard is hilarious. There's like no ill intent behind any of them. It's all just like stupid and funny nonsense. Like, I heard this one white people slur. It might get me canceled, and if it does, so be it. Who cares? It was sour cream soldier. That's one of my favorites that I've heard. I think sour cream soldier is really funny. Mr. Alternal, hello, how are you doing? You've showed up just in time to talk about slurs, but like, you know, white people ones, so they're okay. Another one that I heard was Pigmentally Challenged, which I think is probably my favorite. That one's it's gotta be up there. Ooh, am I gonna hit the spike and die? That'd kind of be preferable here, like if I don't hit the black orb. I'm a mini robot. Mini robot, so my hitbox is pretty small. I could probably do something like this and be okay. Yeah, Pigmentally Challenged is great. And like, who would even like, oh, I hate these gosh darn white people. I'm gonna look up the white people slur database and see what I can dig up. And then they find pigmentally challenged. Yeah, that'll hurt their feelings. That'll really put the sting of defeat in their soul. That's what they say. And then they call someone pigmentally challenged. And they're like, dude, that's awesome. Please call me that some more. That's great. Like, I don't know. It's the dumbest possible thing to take offense at. I genuinely don't see how that could be possible. So I think this would be skippable. You could probably let go a little early and, like, arc over here and maybe land on the pink orb. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? If there is a secret way in this part, it's probably just going to be harder than doing it the normal way, which is all I really care about. Because I think if you do a swag route that's harder than the normal path, like, dude, you deserve to use that swag route. Play from 0 right now. Mostly I'm just here to structure, but I will entertain you. I will entertain that. Let's play from 0. Oh, the ground is blue and ugly. Blech. Make that a darker gray than the... Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Actually, let me play in the editor, probably. Wait, I'm not supposed to be mini? What happened? Did I delete a big portal by accident? Oh no, dude. What happened? I'm not supposed to be mini there. Oh, playtesting has to occur. No. Oh, I'm burning. Why are we saying this? Why is he burning? What happened? I can put a start position like right here probably. 2 times speed, methinks. What? What is that? I've never seen that in my entire life. Why is this the buggiest thing of all time? What is happening to me right now? Huh? Okay. Bye, I guess. See you later. No, I messed up the click pattern. That sucks. Ruber Games, thank you. I appreciate it. I assume you're saying that because you like what you see, but spam is generally not appreciated. 1W will be fine next time. I think that's good. I like that spike right there. Never gonna kill you unless you just don't click, which is what I want. Anyway, that's the level. What was that glitch? Did you guys see that? How the ship was just attached to the UFO, whether I liked it or not? What the hell? What was that, dude? Damn it. That click pattern's hard. What am I messing up? Oh, I think I'm clicking this too early. Let's try making that a 2 block. Anyway, we'll go back to structuring for now. Okay, yeah, we're about to get into this part. I better make sure this click pattern is tight. I need this last duel to be good. I can't let it be bad. Not happening. No, sir. I think there was like a couple timings I wanted to fix because they were too hard. Like this is dumb. We're not letting that happen. We're doing this. What else? What else? And then, oh my gosh, this ball towards the beginning is so hard. All these spikes, dude. Calm down. Yeah, I'm fixing that for sure. Like, well, what if instead of a spike there, I just put a saw blade like here or something? Like, there's just so many spikes and they're all so big. I don't think that's necessary. Like, when I was playing this level in practice mode without any kind of no clip or anything, dude, this part kicked my ass. All 3 of them. How do you, I would like you to pronounce my name. Kyrozertion is my guess. If that's how it's pronounced, and that's a cool name right there. Someone says, is your name Kyrozertion? Explosion, boom, boom. I haven't watched you in years. Dude, dramatic entrance. That was awesome. The last video you watched was shadow stabbing cake sink layout? What? That's crazy, dude. That's like a 2021 video. That's insane, dude. Are you serious? Wow. That's crazy, dude. I've heard of some people, oh, my first Howdy video was this one. Oh, wow, that's pretty old. But, like, nothing like that. That's insane. How did you find me, even? Like, most of my videos were tiny back then. The only video I had that was big was, I did the Bloodbath crack part, but it was a wave instead of a ship, and it was, like, slow and just spammy nonsense. And I didn't even complete it. I got, like, 50%. I'm like, I can upload that as a funny little video. And then I beat it, like, 2 seconds later. You watched a lot of GD. Yeah, that seemed to be quite common back in the day of like quarantine. Everyone was at home just like watching GD stuff all the time. I was kind of like perfectly timed for a YouTube career, you know? Yeah, my videos freaking exploded in like 2022, 23. Well, it's good to see you, Alter Galaxa. I don't think I've ever seen you before today, actually, because I probably wasn't paying much attention to my community back then. Memorizing names and the like. Kyrozertion. What did I say? I think I said something like that. Oh yeah, I think I was correct. Yes, dude. You didn't have an account back then. Whoa, dude. Green name reference. I kind of miss the days of like, oh, you don't have an account? That's okay. You can be a guest on this GD game, and you can have a green name, and you could do everything but... What was the one thing you couldn't do if you didn't have an account? You couldn't, like, leave comments or something. I don't know, something like that. No, you could still do that when you had a green name. What was the purpose of having an account then? You could make levels. You could leave comments. I don't know why. I don't know. I think Robtop realized the guest account thing was dumb. Like, wait, the guest accounts have all the power of a regular account? Well, let's just get rid of those. I don't know. Silly. Also, hello, Flops. Yeah, this ship is really hard also. What happened to you? What is your deal, man? I think since I warped it, the like hitbox is all screwed up, but I don't think that gap is big enough to matter. Here's what I'll do. I'll make that no touch, and then I'll make a little... Put this like right here. Sure, let's do that. Actually, let's go ahead and make it the whole length of the thing. No, but that's gonna look so stupid. No, I can't do that. No. Leave it the way it was. That's fine. That is fine. What do you mean, nah, he too lazy? My object went like... It did that, and what do you want me to do? Well, what would you have done? I don't think I'm going to make deco for this level. I'm already making deco for my espresso layout, and that's taking up so much of my time. And I'm only doing like a 20-second chunk, dude. If I was going to decorate a whole level, it'd take me years. Either that, or it would take me like 2 months, but I wouldn't upload any videos, wouldn't do any streams, nothing. I would just be hard grinding deco for this, which would get me $0, and it would be the worst investment of my time possible. So, I don't know. Decorating levels fully is just a no-brainer. Don't do that. For me. I could decorate a part for some levels occasionally, right? but man, it takes so much time out of my freaking year. And what's your easiest? I don't like that question, because it's just implying that it's something besides an auto level, which would obviously be my easiest. If you ask it as a joke, like, sure, that's a good one. Never heard it before. But if you ask and you're like, howdy, you clearly didn't see my awesome question, so I'm going to ask it again. What's your easiest? It's like, dude, it's a dumb question, because you know the answer. It's just like an auto level, or like a 2-star. If you don't count auto levels. It's dumb. I also don't like modern deco. I think modern deco looks bad. I need tips making a layout. I would like to make a video about that, because I'm very passionate about layout creation. And I think I should make some little snippets of gameplay, like a few clicks, and I'm like, this is a common situation you may find yourself in when making a layout, but you're doing a few things wrong here, and I would like to point them out and help you make it better. I would like to do that kind of video. I think that sounds fun. It would just be making the bits of gameplay and figuring out what to critique and stuff like that. That's just a kind of difficult style of video, but I would like to do that at some point. I can't even read that with my sunglasses on. Ice creamed side. I can't even see your full name. Hold on. Let me try reading it through different means. I still can't see your full name. Okay, hold on. One more try. Ice creamed side down. Goodness. Thank you so much for the $5. New level I found was recently made. I will let chat check out the level. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Thanks so much for the 5, dude. I appreciate that. Robtop fixed a bug in his game that I really liked. What bug would that have been? Robtop. Are you Geometry Pro, Geometry Basic, or Geometry Premium? Probably Basic. I do want to check out that level just because I'm curious of why we're talking about it. No, not user, no. It's made by a fake person. I cannot jump. There we go. All the people rhino. Cumin? Mexican spice reference? Dude. Get me in there, dude. That sounds awesome. Oh man. Boxing is impossible now. That sucks. Big boy windows and have you locking at the sound. All the people that them are coming. Murderation. No. We are the burning fire, unnatural born killer. Is this like racist to be singing this? I think it sounds really fun to sing, but I would understand if that would be a not cool thing to do. I may go for Gunslinger Corridor at some point. Okay, there we go. That is the part. That's the duel that I want to do, but man, that's so hard. I don't know what makes me die here so often. Maybe I click too early here, so maybe some blocks there would be fine. Maybe shifting these slopes over a little bit would help? I don't know. I really don't know. Usually when I do this click pattern, it kills me, so... What the goob, man? Like a goober? Is a goober someone who goobs? What does this verb mean? I'm terribly interested. I must know. So this is too small, and that would be too big. So instead, let's do one of these. I can unpause my Sonic music. I forgot why I paused that in the first place. Hello, howdy, I like your content. Hello, I like you. I'll read your name as soon as I'm done adjusting the volume. I like you, lovely Lovely Arrow MDC, something like that. I'm not quite sure where all those consonants at the end play into everything, but I appreciate that very much. It is good to see you in my stream here today. I hope you're having an excellent time. I'm almost there, dude. Just a little bit of structuring left, and then I can start like playtesting and balancing this, which is like, less fun to watch in a stream. I might just do that off stream. We'll see. Howdy, making a HOWARETA. You might be Shakespeare. Why is he shaking the spear? Does that make it more deadly or something? Yeah, Shakespeare was actually a legendary warrior. He was known for his technique using the weapon called sword. 12, says Lovely Arrow MDC. What's that in response to, you may ask? Well, I believe that's in response to me asking if he's having a good time. I do a lot of gender assumptions in these streams. It's probably not good. I'm right a good, like, 97% of the time when I say he. Most of my fan base is, like, 13, 14-year-old men, if you can call them that. I'll put a little 3D line here, might as well. The howdy situation is crazy. The howdy situation is really crazy, guys. He's streaming this level with the Sonic music, and he's making the HOWARETA level, man. There's no anime girl. Put it on the thumbnails. No, it's not there. What the hell, man? He will not recover from this. Any upcoming levels you're particularly excited for? I don't even know what's upcoming right now, to tell you the truth. Aside from, like, Grief, obviously. Yeah, usually I find that very hard to keep up with. You know, the whole world of upcoming Extreme Demons and just general levels. I was really excited about Knight Rider for a long time, and then that died for a while, and then came out way later, you know, way after the hype died and everything. Excited for Echo. I've never heard of this. Joven Boger! It's good to see you, man. Welcome in. What do I want to put here? Like a shitty little spike, like right there or something. I will check that out as soon as I'm done with stream. What GD YouTuber would be the best president? I'm gonna take a safe guess here and say like EBW or something, even though he's like Canadian / South Korean, just because he would be the oldest and probably have the best grasp of things, because you're not gonna tell me like Vortrox would make a good president, bro. Come on. Dude, I think Kai Guy would be the greatest president. I think we need to make it happen. Wow, you're still live. Nice. I sure am, Physiques. I'm very close to finishing the structuring for this level, so I would like to get that over with. I think I'll have to use some sorcery here. Yup. There we go. I've sorcered. Luckily, we never have to live in a reality where a GD YouTuber is the president. And imagine, like, Stallion just runs for president in, like, 2056 or something. That'd be pretty awesome. No. That's not right. We need to do this. Yes. This is good structuring right here, gents. Watch and learn. Yeah. Still awake, so here I am. Merry Halloween. Gemma, how are you doing lately? I think I asked that earlier, and I either didn't see your response or you weren't present for that question. how to spit on that thing. You guys just like, if you don't know what to say in my chat, you'll just ask me how to do something that should not be spoken. It's like, ooh, that'll be gross. Yeah, let me ask him. Ooh, yeah. He's not gonna like that. I gotta say it. Howl or ween? Ah, my eyes are hurting a little bit. I don't like that. I have entirely too much to do today. I can't have hurting eyes. I'm gonna make the spike bigger. It's gonna look so dumb. Yeah, that should be fine. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thank you for welcoming me. I feel welcome. I just got here. Never been to a Howdy stream before. But it sounds really stupid. No, I'm not putting something there. No way. I need to put something here, though. Something like here-ish. Something that will definitely at least kill the UFO. I need at least one of these clicks to be necessary. Stop ignoring the allegations, sure. What time is it for me? It's about 8:08 a.m. Rise and shine. Good morning. Good morning. Now it's like 8 p.m. Where's your self-portrait on the screen? That's a good question. It's on vacation. I assume you're referring to the picture my mom took of me. The one where I'm really handsome. I know that doesn't really narrow it down, but... oh, I gotta freaking finish structuring. I'm getting ahead of myself again. Look at me go. I could probably finish structuring this today, but I probably shouldn't. I might finish structuring this off stream. Because, like, I have only a little bit left, but it's also a big enough chunk of structuring left to where, like, might take me a while. We'll see, we'll see. We'll keep going for now. I would very much like to keep going. Do I have a Discord account? I do. Got a whole server, actually. I will grab an invite for you if you're interested. Just behave yourself. I did have to make the server a private server for a little while because of how bad the people got. So don't make me make it completely exclusive. Read the rules and exercise caution and common sense and behave yourself. Not been ideal, but not awful. Planning on spending time by myself for the next few weeks to focus on some things. Also getting used to the Steam Deck I bought. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know much about a Steam Deck, but it seems super cool. A shorter version of what I said earlier when you asked. Okay, sorry about that. It's crazy how quickly I forget about things that I've said. I'll be like, guys, women suck, am I right? Anyways, and I'll go back to structuring, and immediately after, every woman in my chat's gonna be like, dude, that's not cool. And all the men are gonna be like, yeah, that's cool. And then I'm gonna be like, what's cool, guys? What is everyone getting so riled up about? But I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. And I'm sorry to hear things are not ideal, but I hope things are better now that you've taken your Discord break. I hope that's been helping in all the right ways. I might turn this to a... I did not mean to delete you, I'm sorry. I'll put you back, I promise. I'll put you back, and I will put you back together. Let's do that. Come on. And I gotta make some kind of structure over here. Buddy, you can't call me. It's not how it works. I don't even like have a Stewie impression. I just say Cool Whip Brian. That's like literally it. Most of my impressions, I know how to say like one thing, and it sounds like okay, and that's about it. Dude, I'm all for more symmetry over here. Oh, I've already messed with the symmetry, actually. It's no longer symmetrical. I can do that, though. I have re-established some symmetry. Good news. Mark, this is good news. We can finally be symmetrical. You'll live like a hot person. Get out of my way. Have a good one, lovely arrow MDC. I never got confirmation, or at least I never saw the confirmation on how I was pronouncing that name, whether that was correct or not. But you enjoy the rest of your day. The only extreme level I ever finished was named Stu Griffin versus Brian Griffin at first. Was at first part of the name? Well, hello again. Hello, Husky. How you doing? How was that Thunder Zone grinding? Make just a tiny little bit bigger. Tiny little bit. I think something about passing a gap where the closest spike would be like the bottom of a spike. I think that's so cool. Even though if you do it right, the bottom spike actually will kill you less than the other spike. That's crazy. Oh, you're requesting that people give you space? Excellent, okay. Well, then that was perfectly timed, wasn't it? Generally, when people ask for space, I find that a little difficult at times. Just because it feels right to check in every, I don't know, at least every month or two or something. And if they request more space than that, it feels weird to not check in, you know? Check-in is what they fry in Kentucky. Hmm? What is this one? I like this one. Oh, this is the credits song from Sonic 3? Okay, cool. Was alright. Couldn't really get any good runs, though. Well, if I know anything about Husky, he'll beat it like freaking tomorrow or something. Dude, you and Icosa have been going crazy on the Extreme Demons lately. I didn't know how hard Rigel was, by the way. I don't think you beat that one. I think you like dropped it temporarily and you're going to come back to it later. But that's extended list right now, which is insane. For something to be in the extended list right now, that's so hard. That is insanely hard. Gosh, this looks so ugly. Please tell me they're not on their own layer. Grr, 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 grr. Grr, 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 grr. How many times have you playtested this level? Oh, dude. Some things are not worth counting because the numbers are so high. I've playtested it like 6 times. I don't know. There's not really a point of, alright, that was one playtest. Again, you know, it's just like I've been playtesting it a lot. Just here and there, all over the place, making sure all the timings are tight and enjoyable and everything. Start playing Rigel again soon? Nice. I would say after Thunder Zone, I mean, you'd be quite ready for that, I would think. I know you were like expecting Thunder Zone to be harder for you than it actually was, so Rigel will definitely fill in that gap. Makes sense the more I think about it. It's good. It's good. That tells me that your brain is working. We like working brains around here. Man, we don't get too many though. Usually someone stops by the stream and spams a single letter several dozen times, and they're like, yeah, man, that's the shit right there. I'm so freaking cool, dude. And then they get timed out for 5 minutes and leave. That's kind of typically how we do things around here. Man, this guy really likes to call me, even though I've told him that I don't really call people I don't know, especially not on stream. He just can't accept that as an answer. I'm afraid that's just how it is. I'm bored. I'm bored in the live stream that I clicked on. Entertain me, howdy. I'm gonna entertain you with my knuckle sandwich. Recipes world famous, passed down from generations. Have a good one, DeQuavius555. Dude. He went to good username school. It's 9:20, bruv. Why does the time matter? That doesn't matter. I entertain myself at all hours of the day. I think you're just slacking. You a slacker. Howdy. It is time for me to explode you. Oh well. GG. I had a good run, but it's time for Gemma Shy to take over the YouTube channel. I don't know. I can't ever sympathize with someone saying I'm bored. You know? If you're bored, like, dude, the entire internet is right there. Countless hobbies await you. You just need to, like, find a single one. It's very hard for me to feel bored. When I was like a kid, yeah, I was bored, and then I would tell my parents that I was bored, big mistake, and they're like, yeah, I have things for you to do, like fold this laundry, and I'm like, yeah, I'm no longer bored. That's absolutely the right thing to do, by the way, when your child says that they're bored. If I could give you guys chores when you say you're bored, I totally would. That's the kind of streamer you're watching right now. I'm tired and it's Monday. That doesn't give you an excuse to be bored. If anything, that would like counter your logic, right? Because if it's Monday, usually that's when people work or go to school and they're really busy and they finally get home. Yes, free time. I'm so bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. My gosh, too much free time. I'm bored. Dude, have you considered, like, I don't know, playing an instrument, playing a video game, watching a video essay, making something? You could, so many things you could do. No. The last time I was bored was like freaking 2012 or something. It's very hard for me to relate to that. You're on mats. Is that short for Matthews? Oh, you're on Mars. Okay, well, that explains why you're bored. You should come to a cool planet, like Earth. This guy must be a rover or something. No, he must be Rover. I am Rover. What's up, next boy? How you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having an awesome day today. We are wrapping up structuring for our HOWARETA level. I'm very, very excited to have this over with. Not like it's been torturous or anything, but I'm just excited to move on to other things. Gah! Your tab just crashed. Dude, YouTube, you suck. YouTube, in the competition of displaying my chat for like 5 seconds without fail. Impossible edition. In Mars, there's underground tunnels that lead to trees. That lead to Tress. Yeah, okay. Cool. What needs to go here? I don't know. Okay, unlink yourself immediately. This has gone on long enough. Yes, this is it right here. I'm gonna make this its own linked object. We should all go to Jupiter, true. That's where you go to get candy bars. I don't know about you guys, that sounds pretty cool. I mean, if they're like, hey, it's time to go to a new planet to start over humanity. We must save humanity, dude. You're like, I don't know though. Is there anything fun? There's candy bars, and yeah, I would have to go. What's a good first extreme? A lot of people would tell you Aku is a good one. My first was Prismatic Haze, which is probably too hard for most people's first extreme. It was probably too hard for my first extreme as well, but I like sync gameplay a lot. So if you like sync gameplay, I would say Prismatic Haze. Give that a try. It's definitely less sync based in 2.2 now, so proceed with caution, but I think there's still something to enjoy. It's just a good level. Balancing can be a little brutal at times, but... Oh, your hardest is B. If you want to jump from B to an extreme... I first of all can't really advise that, but... I don't know, I guess Aku would probably be your best bet. Or like Forbidden Isle or something like that. Forbidden Isle's pretty easy.
Thinking space too.
This guy's a real hoot. Dude, why can't I just, like, click certain things? Sometimes I'll try to click something, it doesn't let me. I've only noticed that with my Geode mod so far. Help, I'm getting chased, but I'm no longer gonna read any messages from this guy. It's Derp Nerp! Hello. Dude, I saw a video where a guy was saying hello over and over again to, like, a news reporter. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Or no, it wasn't a news reporter. I think it was someone asking for directions. She was like, hello, can you tell me how to get to Taksim? And he says, hello. Hello. Hello? Can you help me get to Taksim? Do you know where that is? Hello. Hello. He just kept saying hello over and over again. It was the funniest thing in the world. I think he did say Taksim once. Taksim? She's like, yeah. Do you know how to get there? Hello. So funny. Opinion on cheese water. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, you know the stream's gone on too long when the chat starts sounding like this. Go. Okay. Just because I'm so insane. That's the name. Just because I'm so insane it's bored does not mean you have to drag us down in your deranged activities. Is that too hard? That spike's kind of mean. I might remove that. I don't know. That would keep you from spamming as the UFO, so I might keep it. I think I should probably move this a little closer. Dude, I'm clicking here and it's not like registering. That's so annoying. Let's do that. Just in case the black orb is like too far to the left. How's Espresso coming along? Pretty well. It just slow is a little bit is all. That's kind of where we're at. But my part's mostly done. Pretty much everybody's mostly done. It just comes down to like polishing everybody's parts and connecting everything and making transitions that look good. I don't care too much if Espresso gets rated or not, but everyone's just put in so much hard work to where like I kind of owe it to everybody else to like do everything in my power to make sure it gets rated, you know? Even if they don't get like the creator points or whatnot, it would still be really cool if it got rated, just because everyone's hard work would have paid off in a special way. Can't wait to play it. Favorite level on gameplay alone. Dude, thank you. I appreciate that. I tried really, really hard to make that as fun as possible, and I hope the decorated version will be just as fun. Hopefully more. Hopefully the deco will kind of elevate things. But, yeah, this may dethrone that as your favorite level if you like Extreme Demon gameplay. This is, like, pretty easy Extreme Demon stuff. It's, like, kind of learny. But once you know the song and know, like, the rhythm of the click patterns and stuff like that, it gets a lot easier and more consistent and stuff. So hopefully this will be pretty fun for you. Bro is still alive. Dude, the culture of just stating the obvious by starting your sentence with bro, I'm so sick of it. I'm over it. Stop it. You can officially stop that now. My hardest is Prismatic Haze. It's an extreme demon around bloodbath difficulty. I want to be a victor of all your levels, dude. I would feel so touched if you were to do that. I just really appreciate it when anyone plays my levels and like actually puts in the time to like learn them a little bit. Because like, I don't know, I don't really have to learn my own gameplay. That's just kind of how your own things work. So I don't really struggle with that process as much as anybody else. But I'm on the other side of that. I'm on the other side of the spectrum where I know the gameplay and now I just execute it. And that part is really fun, I think. And if other people could learn my levels enough to get to that point, I think they would really enjoy them. Assuming, you know, everything regarding how music sync works in their game will work okay. Add a part where you're forced to dodge the Devil Vortex saw. So my level's already done. I'm not going to be doing that. But that is somewhat creative as far as level suggestions go. Usually it's...
Add a club step monster. That'd be so cool, bro. It'd be so peak.
That's usually the quality of suggestion I get when it comes to making my layouts. And they'll almost always only suggest things like that once I'm already done with my level. Like, hey, since you're completely done with your part, it looks like you should probably add some Devil Vortex saws. You know? It's not really what I'm looking to do at the end of it all. Because I'm quite pleased with my gameplay. Why would I fix what's not broken? On the contrary, I think this is the opposite of broken. I think it's quite good. Dude, did I do it? Is it perfect? Is it a beautiful boy? It's a beautiful boy. Look at that. Ballistic Fernaflu Infinity. I don't know what any of that is. Wow. I've never been so in the dark. I can do something funny here. What can I do that's funny? I can do that. I just want this first click to be necessary, which, like, I don't know. It still is, but every extreme has to have that dual slope stuff. So is this like sarcasm? Like, oh, gosh damn it, man. Every extreme has to have it. It just has to have the dual slope stuff. Or is it like genuine fire emojis? Like you really enjoy the dual slope gameplay? Because I'm on the genuine fire emoji side of things. I really enjoy some of that. What did I do? You're shitposting. You're just like saying whatever. You went from I'm bored to broadcasting your entire acid trip live, and it's just, I don't know. That combination of things frustrated me to an extent. If you would like to change your ways, I'm entirely on board. I think that sounds great. Shut up! Stop grabbing things, dude. Just click buttons the way you're supposed to. Rah, mad. I'm so mad. Gotta go eat dinner. Good luck with structuring. Thank you, Kimberly Schwab. I appreciate you. I may be live when you're back from your dinner, but if I'm not, it was wonderful to see you, and have a great rest of your evening. Just go your dinner and enjoy that dinner. No, I'm not. Frown emoji, thumbs down emoji. My mistake. See, that might be a little bit of an issue. Let's take the structure and just scooch it a little bit. Not the saw, though. Let go of the saw, dude. See, I want the black orc to be necessary because you will die. And I guess you will. I don't need to put a spike on this slope, but I would like to. You learned an insane melee fact? You must share. There's a good chance I won't know it. I guess the chance isn't that good. I know a decent amount of melee facts, but I didn't know that freaking Falco's recovery doesn't have hitboxes on it, but Fox's does. And you knew that somehow, which is pretty cool. Like, it's so obvious. Just, like, play the matchup and you'll figure it out, but I just didn't. Genuinely might be completely obvious. I just never thought of it before. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the Falco hitbox thing. What? What? All the characters on the outside are the copies? Dude! That's so cool. How did I not know that? Literally, dude. Wow. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yep. All of the characters on the left and right edges of the character select screen are the copies of the ones adjacent to them. That's awesome. How did I not know that? Dude, this makes me want to play Melee crazy style. Usually I play Melee normal style. Not today. We're changing it up. Am I gonna die here? I think I should be okay. I'm gonna split the difference and go like, do that. You kind of want to play Melee, but you can't call. That's always how it goes. I understand. What do I do here? Is that where the ground is? That seems so low. I would like the end of this level to be mostly pretty easy. I think that would be most enjoyable. It really sucks to be dying at the end of a level and it's not really your fault just because of how hard the level is. My dad just offered me an off-brand orange, so it's not an actual orange, it's like an imitation. I see. See, do you see why you were timed out? Or is it clear to you yet? Because it should be. Yeah, Prismatic absolutely was like that because of the desync, yeah. Because, like, the beginning of the level synced way better than the rest of it because it would just, like, slowly get worse and worse. I had to pause buffer at, like, 60%. I think my wipe is home. My wipe is that thing that lives with me. Angel Island is so freaking good. Love it. Hey, Log. What's up, Shepard? How you doing? Can I call you Shepard? Can I remove the Orion and get away with it? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Kind of catching the last, hopefully, like 20 minutes of my stream. I don't really want to be live longer than that. But I'm very close to having all the structuring done. Oh, I'm so close. Wife. Chagul. How are you? Are you okay?
Horrible.
You're horrible? Like, should I end stream so we can, like, talk about it and then I can make you feel better, or?
No, it's okay. I think I can say this on stream, but a drunk girl
Oh, no.
dumped beer all over my keyboard.
No, what? That's
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Does it still work?
I wasn't there to see it happen, but I was in the car and then I came
No.
back to the gig
No.
and my band members were like, yo, somebody just spilled beer all over your keyboard. All 88 keys, and I quote.
What? Dude.
And she didn't have any, like, sense of regret or anything. She did not give one single fuck in the world that she had done that. She was just like, oh, okay. And, like, supposedly right after she spilled the beer on my keyboard,
Oh my gosh.
she immediately was like, oh, let me set my beer down on this amplifier that's right here. My amplifier.
Oh no.
Too. Thankfully that didn't spill, but like immediately after that got set down, one of my band members picked it up and was like, hey, don't do this. Don't put this here. And they were like, dude, I was so like thankful my band members were really like getting mad on my behalf, because I was just sitting there
Oh
like
my
in shock when I
gosh.
came over there. I was just horrified, and I just sat there on my amp just like staring.
Yeah.
And they were like, dude, you need to exchange your contact information so you can freaking pay for
Yeah.
this damage that you did. And she's
No
like, oh,
kidding.
can you like hold my beer? What am I gonna do with my beer though? Like, and then
Bimbos, bro.
And they-
Fucking bimbos.
dude, the
Oh,
bassist, he was getting
gosh.
so mad. He was like, I could just see the anger. But yeah, and then like her friend came over and she was like, oh, she's fine, and then like started taking her away, and then everybody in my band
What do
was
you
like,
mean?
I don't know, yeah, everybody in my band was like, dude, she just spilled something on a $1,500 piano, and then they just like ignored us and walked away.
So you didn't get their contact info?
No.
Dude, that sucks. Dude, you have to track them down and get their contact info.
My piano still worked. Like, I was able to play my gig.
Dude.
It just smells like fucking beer. So,
Dude. Oh my gosh.
moral of the story,
That
donate to
sucks so
Howdy! Let's donate to
bad.
Howdy! I'm just kidding.
That what? True.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
True.
kidding.
If you donate to Howdy, he will use that money to buy his wife,
Fund the
a very
de-beering.
talented wife.
Fund the de-beering
replacement
of my
keyboard.
piano.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that sucks so bad, dude. I cannot think of how that could have gone worse.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like the only way that could have gone worse is if it got your amp too. Like that's.
They were just.
Gosh.
They were a random. They came up to the stage with like this group, because right before they were doing like freaking drunk karaoke or something. Like that was the event that they were having, and so then they had this group of like 5 drunk people come up and sing, and she was like, "Oh, let me just spill this shit." And it was crazy when I walked in, because I was like, they were
Oh my
like, dude,
gosh.
beer got spilled on all 88 of your keys, and the person who did it is on stage right now singing, and it's the person up there, and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I hate that their friend just swooped in and stole her before you could get the contact info. That's,
I know,
that
her
makes
friend
me
didn't
so
even seem
mad.
drunk or anything. It was just like, oh, she's fine. And just like ignored us.
We're not worried about her.
She's okay.
Gosh.
And then started taking her away. And maybe she misunderstood. Maybe she was like, oh, they don't know
Oh
what to
my
do with this drunk
gosh.
lady. But we were trying to yell at her, and they were like yelling. They were like, dude, like they were yelling. My bandmates were yelling.
Good.
She just delicately poured the drink
gosh.
over each key as to make sure they all got
Bloop, bloop,
equal
bloop,
attention.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Just like moving down the keyboard, giving a generous
Yeah.
helping of beer to each key.
She cared about all of
Dude.
them.
Oh, it
Each one.
hurts. It hurts every part of me to hear that story.
It was so freaking scary because I was like, I got up there and I was like, is it even gonna turn on? Am I even gonna be able to play?
You guys
Like-
should have made like a public announcement. Like, manhunt this woman. Have you seen her? We must
I don't
collect
know.
her.
I don't know. That kind of would have been a bad vibe.
It would have been. It was already a bad vibe with the beer spilled all over your very expensive keyboard. The vibe can only get better if she like paid for it. Gosh, man, that sucks.
So yeah, I need to go get my stuff out of my car and probably go clean it right now.
Do you need help getting stuff out of your car? Unloading?
I wouldn't have had an issue if she like was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Can I give you
Yeah,
my
dude.
contact info?" But like, is there any excuse to be that like uncaring when you are drunk? Like,
No,
I
absolutely
think I've been drunk like one or two times before, and I don't like care less about what I do to people.
I think the only way that can happen is if the person is already an inconsiderate fuckwad.
Yeah, that's just.
And then beer just makes it worse. I think that's probably what happened. It either made it worse or it made her just less cognitive as she was being an inconsiderate fuckwad. Oh, man. That sucks so bad.
And I'm just thinking, like, I wonder if she will remember this after she gets sober, and I wonder how she feels, if she even cares. Like, if that'll be a funny story, like,
Her
when I
true
was
colours
drunk one
revealed.
time, I spilled beer all over somebody's $1,500 keyboard. Haha, so funny. I'm, like, quirky like that.
Crazy high school stories, crazy college stories. I just live
This
that
is
crazy
work
life.
stories. This is me going to my job stories. Ugh.
That sucks so bad.
Why
I
are
can
we
help
talking
you
about
unload
lag?
your car if that would help.
This is laggy.
I think it's just the one guy
it's
lagging.
okay.
My connection's good.
Ugh.
Gemma, thank you for the £1.
Yeah, thank you so much,
And Orion
Sorry,
Trevor with
I
the
was
20.
So
Thank you
absorbed
so
with
much,
talking.
dude. That is a lot of money. As someone who loves band and has
You really don't
extensively
have to
constant
donate for this. I
repairs.
was joking about that. But thank you guys so much, sincerely. Sincerely, thank you.
Dude, thank you so much, yeah. That is a huge, huge help. I hope you guys can freaking afford these donations. My gosh.
I'm just.
Why did you say ew? I assume that's a typo of W, but that's so...
Ew, $20. Attention seeking much? Or
Something
it's
like that.
crazy.
Thank you so much, man.
Dude, I was literally playing for like 2 hours, and it was like wet. It was like my bandmate wiped down the top of the keyboard, and then I like
Oh my
I turned it over.
gosh.
Like there was like 5 minutes before the gig, and I was like I just turned it upside down so it would like drip out, and then I just loaded up after 2 hours of playing, and there was still beer on the bottom of it. Like, it was still on there. Like, it didn't dry off.
Dude.
What's going on? Why?
Now your car probably smells like beer, too.
It probably does.
Like, beer, when you're drinking it, and you smell beer, it's like, whatever. But
didn't even
smelling
drink any
beer
beer when I
on
was
just, like,
there.
everyday items, and in your house, and in your car, ugh. That is not good context for that smell. And this is maybe the worst context for that smell, having it all over your very expensive
Yeah, honestly,
equipment.
like, at this... I'm gonna be disgusted with beer for, like, weeks after this, or months. Because I'm just so horrified.
Dude, you gotta, like, use your connections in the industry to
Wait,
figure
I
out who that woman
keyboard when
is.
he come to visit?
Apparently.
It was like a beer festival at a brewery, so
Doesn't give you an excuse to be a dumbass.
that's why she was drunk at that time of day. Yes, this was today. So I am gonna go get my keyboard.
Do that.
Thank you for letting me trauma dump on
Of
you
course.
and your chat.
Your trauma dump is welcome anytime. Would you like me to come help unload things?
No, it's okay. Since you're streaming, I won't make it.
That is sweet of you. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
I'm happy to see you.
Man, dude. Praying hands emojis in the chat for my poor wife. Having to deal with the stupidest people on the planet. Gosh, man. That sucks so bad. I am so secondhand mad right now, dude. That sucks so bad. Dude, if I was... thank goodness I did not go to this gig. I would have been so, like, confrontational. I would have gone up to that bimbo and her friends and been like, this is not cool. Did you see what happened, or are you too fucking drunk? Freaking keyboard costs as much as your car, probably. And you just, like, dumped beer all over it. And we're not going to leave without exchanging contact info, because if it stops working before the next gig that my wife has, then that's going to be a huge issue, and you're going to need to pay for that. Gosh, man. Ryan Shepard with the 5 more. Thank you very much. Don't get me wrong. I love a good beer, but those actions are absolutely unacceptable. Drunk. Yeah, exactly. Like, at that point, I don't even think the alcohol was the cause of the problem. I think that person was just an asshole already, you know? Because, like, you can have a beer at a function, and even, like, a few of them, and still be a responsible adult. It's possible. People aren't really the hugest fan of mixing alcohol with responsibility, but it can be done. This person did not do that. They did not do that. They did the opposite of that. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Youch is what I'm saying at that news. Cute level. Thank you. I hope you like all the cute spikes and saw blades threatening your life every so often. Yeah, that makes me mad. I want to freaking pay for a hitman to just, like, find her. I just want to know where she lives so I can knock on the door and let her have it. Because I don't have the skills to just, like, find people like that. How do you aren't using the blocks that have shading? Dude. Like these blocks? Do you want more of those? I guess I can make that happen. Just for you. I don't even know what to call them. They're like gradient blocks. Shading blocks works, I think. Yeah, now we're back to singing Sonic music. Man, that sucks so bad. Use the corner fill piece. The corner fill piece is the dumbest fucking thing ever. That makes me so mad that you need that to make the lines connect. It's so dumb. You know how in Clash of Clans, when you're putting two wall pieces together when you're designing your base, they'll just, like, automatically fill in the leftover space? Yeah, Supercell knows how it's done. They know how to do it. The corner fill piece can suck my nuts, dude. That piece sucks. I hate that that's an object that you need to use if you want your lines to look good. This is as good as it's going to look. I am not going through and adding 50 billion corner pieces throughout. Do you see these structures? This is not even a long level. Do you see how many places I would need to put that? Talk about not fucking worth it even the slightest bit. My gosh, dude. No, thank you. If that's the deal breaker, if that is what makes you not want to play my level, so be it, man. I'll gladly take that. I will accept that fate. Not happening. I am not budging on the corner piece, dude. Ryan Shepard with the 2 more. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hitting the clenched fist emoji gift right now. Yeah, dude. Pretty much the entire story when she was telling it. I was the picture. Hold on, let me get it. I have like 9+ DMs. I think they're mostly the same kid from my chat trying to call me over and over again. And like he was like, hey, I'm a big fan of the channel, which is great. I think that's fantastic. It's great news. But when you ask, hey, can I call you? And I say no, and you call me 8 times, I kind of take a little bit of issue with that. File Explorer is lagging. That's annoying. Okay, there we go. Stand by. Stand by. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. It's this guy. This was me the entire time hearing that story. This is the face I was making. That's what my hands were doing. Yeah, that's me. What is the mod that makes the top scroll your icon? I don't know what it's called. I think it's just called, like, slider icons or something like that. Just look up slider or icon, either of those words in the little, like, geode search thing, and you should find it. Should be one of the first results. You were building with you mind. Okay, this is ridiculous. Let's get this done. Let's finish this because I am hungry. I'm a hungry boy who has not eaten any foods today. I would like to do that. But before I can do that, I have to finish this. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Let's maybe merge the structure with the other one just a little closer to where the spikes are touching. Yeah, that's not close enough, actually. I may have to perform a little bit of witchcraft and do that. That's probably as good as that's going to look. Dude, I love food. Me too. Gosh, man. Food is like a top 3 reason for living. So freaking cool. Love food. Dude, my ass is not quite as fat as I probably should be for how much of a fat ass I am. That sentence probably did not make very much sense, but like, dude. The dopamine hit I get from some good food is rivaled by like pretty much nothing. See, do you see what's going on here? That was not an issue until I got some geode mods, and now I just can't click things sometimes. Dude, it's so frustrating. Oh, it feels awful. Okay, I'm a mini spider here, so I don't need to advise a whole lot of caution. Yeah, I could be fine with that. I cost 800 pounds. Wait. Okay, I'm waiting. This is why I don't make levels, because I always need my objects to be aligned with the grid or half spaced. Yeah, dude, there's no way. Like, do you see the like tiny little details happening here, and like the tiny increments that I have to move structures to make everything, you know, fit around the sink? Because I click to the sink and then I structure around the clicks, and sometimes, almost every single time, the clicks are not on grid. You can't just put things on the grid. See, like if I was structuring here and I put it on grid, that's where it would be. But I don't want it to be there. I want it to be here, right? There's a matter of the thing looking right that is completely lost if you start building on grid. Now, if you're not making a sink level, you usually don't have to build off grid at all. There's like no reason for you to do that. But all of my levels are sink levels, so yeah, it's kind of non-negotiable. What do I want to do here? When I said I wanted that spike there, that was mostly just an example. Nah, that'd be 3 of those things in a row. Let's keep it 2. We can maybe saw blade it up after we kill this guy. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. Damn. $9? You should do a practice run of. I should do a practice run of $9. New extreme demon hitting the streets. No, we want the 1x1 slopes here. That's no good. I don't like any of that. Where was my last 1x1 slope? I probably missed at least one by now. Yes, there it is. You should do a pat rice run. Pat rice is what I do to my food. No, that's dumb. Okay, here's what I'll do. Half block. Yes. Oh, this is so dumb. Okay, so I'll need... Man, I'm making so many structures that are stupid, you know? Right when it's time to stop being stupid so I can stop streaming. Do you see the kind of shit that I'm doing right at the end here? Like, whose side am I on? Just make the structures simple so you can go home. Because I'm not home right now. I'm at my office. I'm gonna sleep now. If you still want to chat, then feel free to message me, but I'm gonna be inactive with my messages for a while. No worries. Yeah, I will give you space for now, but it's been nice to catch up through my chat, and I hope you are well. I hope you continue to be progressively weller as your break goes on. Or, you know, maybe you start missing your Discord peeps a little bit and you want to come back, and that would make you feel better. You know, whatever. I hope that all works out, however it shakes out. And thank you for being here in my stream. Always a pleasure to see you. And have a good sleep. Sleep is hard to come by for some people. When it shouldn't be, you know? That sucks. I know too many people that have a lot of trouble sleeping, and sleeping is like another top 3 reason for living. Oh my gosh. It's kind of funny how life is more enjoyable, at least for me, when I'm kind of not living it because I'm just in bed sleeping, just snoring away. But man, oh dude, love it. Love snoring away. That's like a Studio Ghibli movie or something. Studio Giblets. Building this whole level in one stream? No, this is stream like 8. I don't know. I've been building this for a while. I'm just structuring right now. See, like, most of the gameplay, it looked like this before, you know, the past couple streams where I was playing this level. So I have sought to make this level non-skippable, you know, no secret ways or anything, unlike a lot of layouts people be making. So this is the cost, you know. I laughed at Studio Giblets. I didn't really process what I just said, so I basically heard Studio Giblets for the first time just now, and it was pretty awesome. I can recommend Studio Giblets in the future, if any of you guys are fans of that sort of thing. I will need to restructure this part, because I forgot about the spider kind of needing his room to breathe. He needs a little room to breath. No swag roots here at Howdy Corporation. That's not true. Almost every one of my levels has at least like 1 or 2 skippable orbs. Which, like, I don't know. That's less of a big deal, I think. If you could skip like a portal, call me, but add some frame perfects, not gonna lie. Dude, how to make bad levels tutorial featuring Randoman12. Alright, Shepard with the 5 more. Thank you, man. Goodness, you just keep going. Speaking of band, I just got back from a really, really important marching band parade and field show. Went pretty good. We got first in both things. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Remind me what it is you play in band. I think you've told me before, and I just forgot because I'm a bad friend. But thank you for the 5, man. I'm glad that your talents are being recognized on a first place kind of level. This is excellent news. Trumpet says physiques. Is this correct? Gotta go cook now, Howard. See you next stream. See, Derp Nerp is a cool guy. Probably an adult. So this cook is not like, did I cook? Chat, did I cook? This is probably like food in the kitchen, which I think is much cooler than chat, did I cook? Have a good cook, Derp Nerp. I love you and you're great. Hope to see you again soon. Nope, not that. Sonic! It's back. That was still stuck in my head from me hearing it so long ago. Trumpet primarily. Dude, he guessed right. Physiques was correct. I think Physiques might just be like a dear friend of Orion Shepherd I didn't know about until just now. Trumpet primarily, also dabble in trombone and percussion. Dude, percussion's so much fun. Just rhythms. Such a rhythms fan. I wish they made a heaven for people like that. People who liked rhythms. Dude, stop. My stream chat keeps crashing. I kind of need to read the things that people say in my stream. It's kind of most of the point of a stream. Yeah, trombone is cool. Go, 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 go. The song always feels so long because it loops like 3 times in 2 minutes. Euphonium is where it's at. Euphonium is also very cool. Oh, excuse Excuse me. I think you will not die here. I think that's fine. I think I can maybe add some kind of hideous contraption like so. That'd be nice. Boop, 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 boop. I have a good friend that plays that. Me too! I'm not cool enough to play Euphonium myself, but Kid Named, the famous Howdy Chat mod and Howdy Friend Friend. Yeah, he's all about that Euphonium, dude. Saxophone's super cool, yeah. I got a very good friend who is also a very good sax player. I think he started with tenor sax and then moved on to alto, and that's where he's found his stride. I don't really know enough about different kinds of saxophone to know if that was the right call, but he seems to be enjoying it. So I think the floor is here, right? That looks right. Let's do that and put like a spike like right there in the middle. Hello. Is your keyboard okay? Did you reassess the damage?
I wiped everything down with
Okay. Are you gonna have to like take apart the keyboard to do a deep clean if the beer smell persists?
yeah, the beer smell persists.
Oh man, I hope it doesn't get like sticky in there and stop working. Oh my gosh, it makes me so mad.
That's what I'm worried.
Makes me so mad. You need to use your connections to figure out who that was and get their contact info. You cannot continue without contact info of that person if there's a chance that your keyboard will stop working. That is not going to be okay. Maybe ask around. Put your feelers out there. Be like, hey, did you see some dumb bimbo spill a drink all over my keyboard? I think your bandmates might have a better chance of. Why am I frozen? Okay, there. What the hell? Dude, some parts of the screen you just can't click sometimes. It's so frustrating. Because that didn't happen before I got Gia. I want to know what mod is doing that. It's stupid. We're almost done. Probably gonna call the stream a little early, because like we still have the teleport clicks to structure, but I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do that off stream. It's probably just gonna be copy and pasted anyway, so who cares? I also didn't realize that would intrude on the structure so much, so we're gonna grab all this and go doo-doo. That should be good. 5 Tootsie Rolls, Sky Battery Zone, and a partridge in a pear tree. Christmas, if it was good. Also, when are you going to release the showcase? As soon as it's done. Probably sometime in October is when it would be fully balanced and everything. I would hopefully like Espresso to come out before that. Okay. I am pleased with where we're at right now. I think I'm gonna give it a play here. All right, so Sonic, you can stop talking for like the 8th time this stream. Sorry, that's probably getting annoying. Hello, Sonic. Can you please play music? He's like, I got you, pal. And then I tell him to shut up like 3 seconds later. Husky with the 2. Thank you, man. 39 to 100 on Thunder Zone. Nice. GG. GG indeed. That's an awesome run. Yeah, it's happening. Any second now. Yeah, that's fantastic, man. Good job. Making swift work of demons of all shapes and sizes. This is where someone under the age of 10 is like, you know, I think bro should go for thinking space too. Orion Shepherd with the 4 and 5. Not 4. I lied. Oh no, my chapsticks have died. Thank you so much, man. I can pretty much play anything in the brass and percussion sections. I can't, however, play a woodwind instrument to save my life. Yeah, dude, that's an entirely different beast. Like, clarinet and stuff like that is really hard. I think that's a woodwind. I might have my instrument pronouns wrong. Yeah. Okay, good, good.
Made of wood.
My very musically talented wife agrees with me.
Clarinet. Actually, sometimes it's made of plastic. I think mine is made of
Sometimes plastic, the wood plastics.
Because it's a cheapo.
I will certainly not deco this. There's a sliver of a chance I'll get some people together and we'll do a deco collab. Generally, I kind of want to take a break from decoing things because Espresso's been taking so much of my time. But maybe this level will just knock my socks off and man, it's so good, I really need it to be decoed. And maybe. For now, we'll say no just to be safe and keep disappointments to a minimum. Future disappointments, I should say. Whoa, gosh, that was loud. That's okay.
You sound
it just
top
scared
chat,
me.
not the other.
Yeah, because it keeps crashing. It's the 3rd time this stream chat has crashed. I keep having to reload it, and it doesn't remember if I was on live or not.
That is billin' annoying.
It is billin' annoying. Let's give these some love.
That's actually awesome.
Should be about good.
Tank flutist. I love that. We need more tank flutists.
Stupid audio correct.
Audio correct.
That's awesome. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Why are you doing that, man? Can you flip
Audio jungle.
and like stay put?
It's every day, bro. That brought back so many crazy.
What did? Audio jungle?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Is that related to Jake Paul's shitty song?
Yes.
No.
Because he took that beat and he didn't even pay for it.
That sucks.
And no, it's really funny because it still had the copyright sound. Like they remove it if you pay for it. But it said Audio Jungle at the beginning of It's Everyday, bro.
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure.
That's so funny. Alright, this is the last structure that I think is like not even close to being as big as it should be because you can just blatantly see it. You can see where it ends. I hate that.
What is this layout of?
It's a song called Colors by Yama, which is the outro for Spy X Family Season 2.
Dude, I know another anime song called Colors. That's like the opening for Code Geass. It's really good.
Code Geass. Somewhere out there is somebody who knows this reference. And we'll find them. Make yourself known if you're out there. Top 5 billion. I hope I can be top 5 billion at something. That'd be really impressive.
I hope Biden can be top 5 billion at something.
Okay. I think we're gonna play this level now. No start positions, no nothing.
Do you want to know something nice?
What's that?
When I was driving, I saw a sign posted somewhere that said, it was like posted on like an electric box, and it said, "Love wins." And it looked like there had been some like Nazi shit written underneath that they covered up.
Nice. I like covering up Nazi shit. It does not. the level.
Was that you verifying it?
No, I used no clip because this is really,
okay.
really, really hard. This would be like my probably second or third hardest level I've beaten if I'd beat this. Definitely
really?
not as hard as Prismatic Haze, but it is difficult. I'll go back here and rebalance everything because there's definitely some certain parts that are way too hard, some that are way too easy, so I'll kind of make everything where it
Dude, you
should
gotta
be.
get more people to deco your levels so you can get rated.
Yeah,
You're such a good creator.
I appreciate it, but it takes so much time and oversight to host a collab, and I want to participate because I want to feel like I've earned it if it gets like rated or whatever, and it's a lot of work.
You just need one dude.
It's a lot of
You
work.
just need to get one little slave who can
And like,
decorate all your levels. That's how opera writers work. That's how composers work. They write the music, but they have their lyricist who writes all the lyrics. Okay, so they don't have to write the lyrics. That you have your deco guy, so you don't have to deco.
I would consider that. So imagine there was a creator who can just pump out insanely good deco really fast. And he was like, howdy, I love your layouts. I would love to decorate them. I would give them my layouts and let them upload them and get the creator points. Because at that point, I wouldn't deserve the creator points. Like, if I have a part in the collab, I would say I deserve it more than everyone else because I made the gameplay and some deco as opposed to just gameplay and no deco.
Oh, so only one of you guys can upload.
Yeah,
the level.
yeah. Which, like Espresso, I think I should probably be the one to upload that. But if someone else fully decorated all of my layouts, I would just give them the layouts. Say, go for it, man. You deserve it. If you're putting in this much work.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But it would be cool to have a little creator point right
I
there.
didn't think about that. They should allow collab levels, like where you can. Robtop, why did he not add this?
I think there's like an official collab mechanic that's being developed right now, or something like that.
Yeah, they definitely should be something that gets added, so
Because-
that you can credit two people, credit multiple people, and get them all credit. Because otherwise,
Ooh, shareable creator points would be cool.
yes, that.
Yeah. That would be cool if like 6 people made this level, so 6 people get 1 creator point. That probably can be exploited.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
So
That might be
I don't
able to
know
be
how that would be regulated, but
Maybe it just needs to be verified, like creators. Once you get a certain amount of creator points,
Yeah, maybe.
Then you can collab with other people.
I am so tired. I must end stream. 3 hours and 45 minutes. Jeez. Oh wait, I need to upload this. Just like unlisted, just so I can have it saved on my account if it were to get corrupted or something, because it's right here. There's 41 downloads somehow. He doesn't know that it wasn't done before. I'm still making it. Walls of Jericho. Basrina Parketer. Okay. Alright, I'm ending stream now. You guys are awesome. Let's thank all the people who stopped by and donated to the Chaggles Piano Foundation. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. We got Booney Man kicking things off with the $2. Thank you very much. Ultroxus with the £2. Thank you. Booney with another $2. Gemma with the £2. Much, much appreciated. Booney with another $2. He's just like sandwiching everyone else's donations with his donations. This is like a power move or something. Husky with the 20 months of featured membership. Thank you very much, and good luck on Thunder Zone. That's fantastic. Your progress is swift and impressive. Razmat with the $1. Good to see you as always. Thank you. Shigo with the 12 months of rated membership. 1 whole year. Yes! The Golden Girl. New Golden Girl just dropped. Thank you very much. Paladin from Terraria with the $2. Thank you. Husky with the 5 and tons more freaking Thunder Zone progress. It's freaking awesome. Thank you. I hope you had a good day at work today. If you did that. I don't know if you're a Sunday worker or Saturday worker or not. Ice Cream Side Down with the $5, and he like put an ID, but not like for me, you know. He's like, hey, here's an ID for chat if they feel like it, which is honestly fine. I think that's cool. Just don't give me $5 and show an ID and be like, you better fucking play this, when like I didn't advertise any kind of level requestage, because that would put me in an unpleasant spot, and I would not like that. But thank you, I appreciate that. Gemma with the £1 more. Orion Shepherd with the 20, 25, 27, 32, $37 from Orion Shepherd. That is insane. Thank you so much. And Husky with the 2 at the end to wrap things up. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for being here today for this stream. We have finished HOWARETA. Expect a showcase of that sometime soon. It will probably come out dangerously close to Espresso. There'll probably be a showcase of both of those levels sometime in early October. Hopefully, Espresso can be done by early October. I wanted to have it done by August. So, yeah, we've reached some delays with that for sure. And, you know, some of those are my fault, of course. Not just, like, heaping blame on other people or anything like that. But expect those levels to be out soon. I will HOWARETA you whether you like it or not. Alright, you guys are fantastic. I'll see you for the next stream, whenever that will be. Until then, have a great rest of your day or night, and goodbye forever.